ass about YouTube or anything they say anymore. You know, Retrace Echoes wants to know where the party's at. He's already here.
Here we are. Woo!
I'm not allowed to say in this forum.
What for him? Oh, we just picked up another 100 likes.
All right.
Oh, now it's 4.3. We need more followers. And I invited. Ooh,
Bert's on now. Hi, Bert.
who's Hyper?
No, Bert.
Oh God. You know. Oh yeah, I got to do that yet, don't I? This basement makes me ill. Now God, I just let a whole bag of cymbal washers and cymbal felt things, and I can't see inside this. Can anybody help me with my eyes? Oh my Lord, I can't see that.
What did you do?
Well, I've had this new keyboard since last year, and if you can believe that for a year I keep forgetting to buy AA batteries. I have to use my phone and make it bigger so I can see which way the batteries go. It still doesn't help.
I was going to say I have to bring you a whole pack of them in October.
Oh, they're like, oh no, oh my Lord, they're AAA and I bought AA's.
Oh no.
But I have a whole pack of AAA's down here. I could have been using all this time, but they never.
No.
It said they were too small. Well, obviously they're not too small because now. And I only needed two of them. You got to be shitting me.
Wow.
My keyboard. I don't even know how it works. I'm just going to plug it in. If it works, it does. If it doesn't, I'll throw it away. Put that in there. Put that in there. It's in the on position. It's not lit up. Yes, it is. It's lit. Oh, shit. I clicked on my keyboard and everything changed. I don't know where you are anymore. Can you hear me?
Yep. Can hear you.
I don't have a clue where you are.
Oh, no. I can hear you.
I have a screen up that I don't understand. I don't even know what this is saying. Home, create, contact, apps, Word, Excel. What the hell's all that? And my other monitor went black. This is saying second screen only, extend, duplicate, and PC screen only. I don't know what I'm looking at. I hook up oh my God. Okay, there's Facebook. Oh my God, why are these pages all over here? What are you? You can't hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Well, I can't find StreamYard anymore.
Oh my.
There you are.
I'm just going to go, Marco.
I don't know what happened. Here's a keyboard. Oh, this is a wired keyboard. This is wired? Well, guess what, buddy? You're going to be unwired in a minute. Oh, my Lord. I don't know where that's plugged in. Okay, make a little flag on it or something. There's 30 cords all rolling to the same place. And I got to find this cord. Okay, wrap it around the battery right there. And go all the way around the back. Jesus, this is nuts. Around the back, find that cord. There it is there. Holy shit, that's a long cord. Then I got to wrap it up around here, here, and boom. I unplugged something. Did you hear it?
Sure did.
I don't know what I unplugged, but
Oh, God.
I ought to come back here with my phone and show you what I got back here. Unplugged, but
Oh, God.
I ought to come back here with my phone and show you what I got back here. Unplugged. Where am I talking from? How come all of a sudden I unplug the keyboard and I have an echo?
That was weird.
Hey, Fancy Nancy.
Fancy Nancy. Hi, pretty lady.
I gotta show you. Well, I won't show you now because I'll
Hey,
probably end up
Colette.
breaking.
Hey, Vicky. Rachel.
Hi, Jade.
Jade.
Hi,
Um,
ladies.
okay, I got to move you guys
You can
over
see on
there.
this keyboard, as old as it is, there's no letters on some of the letter spaces.
Stay
Oh
back.
my
Where's the
God.
Like
party
over
at?
there, over here, and I mean, I don't need them. I know where the letters are, but now I have a keyboard that supposedly lights up, but I don't know how.
Well, eventually I'm going to get the one laptop so I can see comments and stuff. I haven't done that yet.
Hey, Kelly.
Okay, I
Kelly
said
on
hi.
YouTube.
It worked. It said hi, but this is supposed to light up. I don't know how. There's a little button on the back that says connect. If I press that, what's going to happen? Do I get another? Yeah, but I unplugged the keyboard and I got an echo unless somebody else.
No, that was me
No.
irritating you.
Oh, okay.
I can do it again. Watch.
Unless somebody else.
No, that was me
No.
irritating you. Hey,
Oh,
Colette.
all right. Okay.
I
Because
can do it again.
I did it right as I unplugged this. And how come them little feet on the keyboard under there, it doesn't tilt it forward? It's still flat as a pancake. And it's supposed to light up. And how do I light it up? There's no thing that says on and off or up and down. Well, there is an on
Oh,
back there.
let me see if I can do this without it screwing me up. There we go.
Did that turn it on? No, I turned.
My coffee's getting cold.
Okay, so I can't type with it off.
You can't
I
type
put it
anything?
on.
Oh, no. Hey, Mom.
Now the light's on, and the battery. Oh, that's supposed to be something. You know how you have a battery thing and it's got the little lines in it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there went Kim. How is it every time she does something on her phone, she disconnects herself?
What happened to her? She fell
She
off.
disconnected herself.
She fell off
Why?
the wagon.
I'm going to talk about it right now, Kim. Why do you disconnect yourself when you touch a button?
Because I can't do the chat, and it was telling me I had to connect to YouTube.
To YouTube. I've got
Yeah, and I was like,
Dandelion and Burdock Link Love It. What's that mean?
I threw the box away for this, and I'm not going to know how to make the keyboard light up and be all psychedelic. I don't know.
I don't know what that all means.
Pause. What the hell is a pause? What is a pause key on a keyboard? Pause.
maybe for if you're watching a video.
Well, I pressed the pause button,
A
and now
dandelion.
there's a little light that came on with a question mark on it, and it's
Dandelion and
paused. How do
burdock.
I unpause it?
Would somebody tell me what dandelion and burdock means?
Well, dandelion's a little flowery thing that's yellow, and burdock is with the things that stick to your pants.
Ugh.
But I don't know what.
I
Yeah.
hate those things. Pop Link, you have coffee. Pop Link? Like Pop Goes the Weasel?
Number lock, home, page down, page up, same old stuff. Where the hell do you turn the lights on for the keyboard? And what are those three little things?
Everybody has to go watch Paul's live today. I don't know what time it was on, a couple hours ago.
Yeah, I started to watch it when we talked.
I think it was like an hour or two long.
Oh no, it was I think 50 minutes.
No, it was over an hour.
Was it?
Michael says hi, Kim.
Hello.
Dr.
Does anybody know what I
Pepperlink
did
is
with the
what they
box
call
for the
pop.
keyboard?
Pop. It's
Anybody
pop.
else?
I'll give you a pop.
Does anybody know what I did with the box for this keyboard?
That was a year ago. No.
Good God. Just finished watching
Yeah.
it. You just watched it, Mom? Oh my God. You must have been sitting home all day watching. That was a long video. I couldn't even finish first 10 minutes.
Hi, Paramount Carol. Sorry, guys. I can't see the chat because I kick myself out all the time. I am so.
I don't. I can't know how. Where's my other screen?
So
Wait a
what
minute.
else?
There was a screen that opened up. I got to find out what that screen was because it was something to do with this new keyboard. Why the keyboard would open up a screen, I'll never know. Oh my
Welcome to
God.
band practice.
Why have I got pictures of cucumbers on my taskbar? What the hell is that all about?
I don't want to address that. I watched it too. I was late watching Pain Doctor Appointment. They call for a day because it's so far.
Oh
Yep,
my
I
God.
went out to eat with my son Michael. Yeah, I missed it too. I didn't know. I didn't get any notification. Just an hour. I think the live was. Paul found his bush. I don't know what that means. I'll have to see it tomorrow.
All right, everybody. I don't know what to do. I only
All
have
I know
one
is
key.
Paul looks so refreshed in that video. I thought I got to call him and see what kind of pills he's on because he's all refreshed. His skin looks so good. I can't believe it. I invited you, Link. I didn't get it, Kelly.
Why do you read the chat? I mean, you're reading it to yourself. Oh no, you're because there's people on.
I can't.
Yeah, right. Nobody can see anybody's stuff, and oh my God.
Hey,
Okay,
Kelly,
well,
those bracelets were beautiful.
figure out what's wrong with my. I don't know what happened. I put a new keyboard on the computer, and it takes my other monitor to completely. I have no monitor. That has nothing to do.
All right, but first you'll have to unlock your device.
Ha!
What are you talking about, phone?
Yeah, he hasn't shaved his hair lately. I don't know what's wrong with him, but
My phone is over there by my computer, and they told me I have to unlock my device.
I don't like it when these things listen to us. Especially when I'm in my bedroom. They should not be hearing what's going on.
What device
Didn't
do I
know.
have to unlock?
Thank you, Kim,
Can you help me with what device
Welcome.
I have to unlock?
Kelly says.
I don't know what the hell. My phone's talking to me. I lost my other screen.
Oh,
And I
Lord
can't-
have mercy. We'll take care of you in October. Don't worry.
I can't
I'll
move
bring
my
you those-
screen over there.
I'll bring you those suppositories. You'll be fine.
I have plenty of suppositories.
Well, I got a whole box. I don't.
Well, I'm not going to stick 100 suppositories up my ass.
Yeah, but they don't expire. You can use them whenever.
Well, they expire.
Sounds like porn or something. I
Well, I could
know.
stick, you know what I could do too? If I have too many, I could stick a wick in it and make a candle out of it.
There you go.
I don't know. Is that how that goes? Bush
Mike.
sounds like porn. Yes.
Okay, I need to know why I've only got one monitor, and why that screen that came up isn't here anymore. I minimized it, but it's not here anymore. I still got cucumbers on my search bar.
That's not right.
Okay,
Who's
this
been
is
using that
what.
computer?
What the hell is this?
Somebody
click
must have
on
been using it.
I click on task view, and it's showing me all my screens that are up right now in little format. What the hell is Microsoft 365 coming up for? I don't use that crap.
Possessed.
I never use Microsoft anything other than Windows. Your phone. What? Okay, that's Microsoft 365. That's Photoscape. That's
Maybe. What's her name? Sophia. Maybe Sophia can fix it.
No, she wouldn't know what's going on with this.
Oh. Take the easy route and take lactulose. Lactulose.
Messenger, update your app today. What do you mean update? I just updated it. Here we go. Here we go. All right, if I disappear, it's Tim's fault.
Alrighty, I'll take the blame.
Okay, I got to
Gremlins.
save Messenger. And okay, what is this point?
I've
Save
seen that
Messenger.
movie.
Click to install.
I think
Okay,
it has
I'm
Jessica Tandy.
Messenger is running. Click it. Okay to stop. Okay, I'll click it. Installing. Why are they updating Messenger all the time? Are they making sure they can access everything we talk about to everybody now?
Yep.
Mom says, hey, Kim.
Okay, Messenger is now closed. This download
Hi,
Messenger
Paramama.
and everything is, Jesus Christ, that screen is too big to look at. Now I don't know where anything is. Now I've lost everything.
Oh no.
Okay, there's everything. There's there's Messenger. There's the Dandy House. There's
How dandy is it?
Streamlabs. There's YouTube. There's another YouTube.
I said hi too, but I guess you didn't see it, Kim.
Who are they?
Vicky said hi, Kim.
Hi, Vicky. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I can't see the chat. It kicks me out. So I will be getting a laptop soon, so I can do that. Right now.
Did you order that one or did you what?
That one okay if I'm just doing like the chats and stuff. I'm not going to be like downloading a whole bunch of crap on it.
I don't remember which one I told you, which one I suggested.
You sent one. Yeah, you sent one, and I sent you one. So I'm just going to be like watching YouTube and doing this. So I'm probably just going to get that one.
That minimum should be fine for that purpose.
Okay.
What is this garbage?
Should I tell everybody about my visitor last night?
Yes. Tell everybody about that while we're waiting.
Yeah, so I was down and out. I had vertigo yesterday. I missed work, right? So I'm laying down in bed, and it was dark out. I'm going to point like you guys can see what I'm talking about. But I could see a reflection on the light or the window from across the street. And out of the corner of my eye, I saw like, I'll say a shadow person because it was too big to be anything on my balcony. Now, mind you guys, I live on the second story, and the only way to get to balcony is through the door from my apartment. And so my cat noticed it too, right? And so she's looking, and then I saw it again, and she climbed in the window, and she was growling like so. I don't know. I had a shadow person visitor last night. Glad they was outside, not in the house though. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I can't type on this keyboard, let me tell you.
Sophia,
I still have.
Hi,
baby girl.
I think she's on YouTube.
Ooh.
No, Mike, I connected new keyboard when I did one of my monitors shut down.
Oh, I Sophia. Okay, I'm gonna have. I can't go into my. I don't know what.
Vicky says, "Oh hell no." Colette says, "Oh wow."
Yeah.
Says, "Oh wow."
Yeah, when the cat saw it, I couldn't ignore it. Then
Yeah.
She's my protector.
Well, Paul gets the same thing. His dog notices things in his doorway, and there's nobody. Well,
again the other night too.
Nobody
really
there. What? Scare the
he gets growling at absolutely nothing, and he doesn't when he's in the room late at night when everybody's in bed and we're in the room.
How many are 3?
He never ever.
Well, that was crazy that drawer came out, Paul.
12. You got 12.
That freaked me out. I kept trying. I went behind that little cabinet thing, that little whatever the hell you call it. I went under it. I picked it up. I'm trying to figure out how the whole drawer could come out. It can't. It just can't.
No.
It can't.
No, there's no way.
Oh, speed. Okay, let's try this. I want to see what's happening if I
connected new keyboard. One of my monitors shut down.
That my cable provider doesn't know I did. Let me go over here. Huh? I'm gonna do something I'm not supposed to do. Well, you can do it if you know how. Now, if I get under 20 milliseconds, oh my God. My ping is only 13. And I'm getting 509. It's still going up. Holy shit. I have 300 megabit internet speed, and I'm getting 598. So I doubled my internet speed without them knowing it. But I'm still only getting 12 megabits per second download or upload speed, which is not good enough for my liking. But
she's not home. No.
Where is she?
She's up north on Golden Pond.
Who?
My neighbor.
Oh, well, she's old.
Well, at her Golden Pond home, yes. But he's selling tickets. I had to come up with $100, so I gotta turn them
$100 for a ticket?
100 for 12 for an 85-inch TV. If I win, you can have it, Paul.
I don't want no 85. Oh, there she is. I don't want no.
Hey,
Of course, I might be able to see it. My eyes are going bad. They're really over
Right,
the last
then you
year.
can use it to see at the new place.
I could use the skateboard.
Yeah, I'll give them the. I got a few of these rolls for the balloons. You know, the stuff to tie.
oh yeah,
on,
the curly, yeah.
to tie on to the
What
helium.
balloons? We having a party?
Yeah, in October.
Oh,
The helium balloons.
okay. I've got a. You guys keep talking. I'll keep talking too, but I have to go into something, and I don't know how, because if I don't do it on that monitor, I can't figure out what I'm doing. Where am I going? I'm going to
I
settings.
have
Okay.
to go. Got up. See, my dog was the same with me. He would start every night at 9 on the dot.
Okay.
I went
control.
on
Is that-
looking up to my bedroom, just got in bed. He growled. Oh my God. Thought I had a burglar. Oh my God. He's moved, pushing down the stairs. Oh, it's your dad. Oh my.
Oh,
Who's
I
that?
don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I suddenly cannot work on this side of the. It's like my right side of my
Dude,
brain's
what
not working on the left side. What?
Count that. In front of me. I got to fill all this out. Oh my God. Look at this.
Oh goodness.
Optimize visual display. I don't want to optimize anything. I just want to
Count
have
it
my
again. You
visual.
sounded doubtful.
20, 40, 60, 80, 100.
Now I got to write all this down. Phone number.
Always scan this section.
My computer just told me to always scan something. What the hell is going on? My computer's talking to me now.
Mine doesn't make me do that.
Hey Corey.
You gotta say hi. Move in.
Hi.
Always scan this section.
You hear it? Did you hear it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Always scan what? What are you telling me, computer? I'm not in any place where I would be scanning something. I'm trying to find out why you took my other monitor off.
Was Kyle on?
Yeah, he was. I saw his name.
I can't fit a 85-inch TV. My 60 inches is all I can fit.
Oh, quit your fucking bragging.
You can have it if I win.
That went over your head. Never mind.
What bragging? 2622.
All right, I want to know where my monitor went. Why, when I hook up a keyboard, I hook this keyboard up and my monitor shut off.
I don't know. That sounds.
What the hell has this got to do with the monitor?
Can't you go into your settings on your computer and
I can't find them. I
Tim,
can't
Tim,
do anything. I went into
Tim,
control panel. I went into control panel, but I don't think that's where I want to be. I want to be in the device manager. There you go, device manager. Ooh,
I thought you'd want to be in the control thing.
Okay, display adapters. No, I don't want display adapters. Just okay, I'll go there anyhow. Oh, okay. And okay, now you're telling me no, my display adapters inside my computer, you idiot.
Sophia's chair looks like a ghost behind Paul.
Monitors. Okay, well, I see two monitors up here, and that one over there isn't working. This device is working properly. Well, I can't see nothing on it.
Did it actually get unplugged when you unplugged the other keyboard?
Hey, is that possible? Let me go. I don't think so because it's really in there tight.
Oh, that's the first thing IT says. Did you plug it and unplug it? Blah, blah, blah.
No, it's plugged in back here.
Oh, damn.
But is it plugged in the back of my computer? I don't know if that's supposed to be. Is that it? Is that it? Because is that it? Where's that going? That cord's going every goddamn place. It goes this way. It goes that way. It wraps around these cords. Oh, okay, that's going into my Elgato. That goes into my Elgato.
Junior, get over here and split these tickets.
Now I got to figure out where the Elgato is. That goes to there, and that goes to there. So let me.
Okay. My hand is sore.
I didn't hear nothing plugged back in, and my monitor's still not on.
Now you're gonna have to. Every ticket you turn in, every 3 tickets they're gonna want $20. You know. Do you have an envelope or something to put all that in?
Come on, come on, come on.
How much is your dad buying?
Come on.
He's not? How many do you have left?
Oh my God. Hi, Pam. Who's that under my foot? Oh, cord.
Anyway.
Okay, I have no monitor over here.
Nothing? You have you can't see?
No, I can see. Everything's on one monitor, but I put everything over on that monitor. So the only thing I put on this monitor is StreamYard, and everything else I look over there.
Oh.
And I don't know why this monitor went off when I plugged in the keyboard. I didn't plug in the keyboard. Can you maybe go back there and check it out?
You unplugged that one, the broken one.
Well, the HDMI is still where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I wonder, did I unplug the keyboard? Yes, Paul, the cord's right there on the end of it.
I want to know, I'm going to do a survey. Has any of you put out a sign in your yard for anything and somebody has come by and stolen it? Simple yes or no.
I've not had anything stolen. I've had signs in my yard, but they've never been taken. I had the governor's sign and the presidential sign in my yard, and they were both left alone.
They were left alone? Or a rummage sale sign or a political sign, any kind of sign.
I had you know when you go past houses and they have those big balls on a pedestal? I had my ball stolen.
Yeah. I got a blue ball. I got blue balls. I mean,
mine was blue too, and somebody stole it.
Oh my God!
But not a sign.
Did they take the stand too, or
no?
Just the ball?
They left just the ball.
Oh, that's terrible. Toys stolen from my front yard.
That's messed up.
I would get nicked here if you get a skip at suddenly full too.
Okay, what are you doing? Come on, come on, YouTube, wake up.
Hey, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hey.
What's Cheryl?
So if everybody can like and comment and share, that would be lovely. I've already liked YouTube and Facebook.
Hi, Rachel. Where are you seeing Cheryl at?
Cheryl. Carol said hi to a Cheryl, so I said hi, Cheryl, but I don't see a Cheryl.
Oh, okay. I don't. YouTube is not. I don't know what's going on. I just searched for something on YouTube. It's just sitting here.
Carol said it on Facebook, so I didn't see a Cheryl, but I commented hi, Cheryl, because Carol said it, but I don't see one. So maybe her and I aren't friends. I don't know. You know, Vicky, I'm back. Hopefully she'll go to sleep. Oh, God bless her, Vicky. LOL, she popped in. Oh. People put things like beer on graves and the junkies go take them.
See, Link, I want to put this stuff on my other monitor so I can share that monitor. It's hard. Let me see if I can. I got to go from a StreamYard. I'm on StreamYard. I can see you and Kim in the chat. And then when I go to YouTube, of course, I can't see you guys, but I want to share that screen. And if I don't know why the hell my monitor went out.
Is that a new keyboard?
Yeah, well, it's new. I've never had it on here.
Oh, that's probably why. Maybe it's not compatible. I don't know.
No, what is a keyboard got to do with monitor?
It must have something to do with it because it could shut it off. because your house is not possessed, so it has to do something with the keyboard.
Well, just for the shits and giggles, I'm going to go to the internet and say I added wireless keyboard
Okay,
and
Kim.
monitor.
Okay, Kim. While he's doing that,
Yeah, what's up?
I was thinking that when we're sitting out in the car,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna send up my drone and go around the car at 100 feet high, and keep going round and round and watching from there.
Does your drone have infrared or night
I-
vision?
I have when Paul's
What the
done.
fuck?
When Paul's done, I have to ask him how that works, because I looked at it today and I didn't see it, but it says you can use it at night. So I'm confused.
That would be cool.
I know.
All right, listen to this. And I heard you talking like, if your wireless keyboard and monitor aren't working after you've added a wireless keyboard, here are some things to try. Restart your computer. Well, I can't do that right now.
No.
Adjust your keyboard settings. Clean your keyboard. It's brand new. Check the batteries. They're fine. They're brand new. Check the receiver. It's plugged in. The keyboard and the mouse are both working. Check for interference. There isn't any. Check the monitor's USB ports. Make sure the downstream USB ports are activated, which they are. Test your device on another computer. I can't do that unless I go somewhere else. How do I fix my keyboard and mouse not working after installing it? Why the hell would a keyboard upset my monitor? Maybe they're using the same USB assigned port. Let's do this. Come on, monitor. I'm going to unplug my keyboard and mouse. Now, let me wiggle my mouse. I can't wiggle my mouse around. It ain't plugged in no more. They're both plugged back in. Okay, the mouse is working, and I got to go back over to StreamYard and see if, yep, my mouse is there, my keyboard's working. Okay, check everything it's saying in here. I don't need to check because I know all those things are working.
If you have a YouTube channel, can you change the name on it?
Yeah, and it's tricky. It's tricky because you've got a URL for your YouTube channel and you've got a name for your YouTube channel. When you go, when you come to the Real Dandy House right now,
Mhm.
you're actually going to Paulie Nichols coin roll hunting. You're not going to
Oh.
the real. You're going to what the channel is named, but the URL is still
Okay.
Paulie Nichols, because I didn't want to, for me to actually have just a channel based on the Dandy House, I would have had to make a new channel and I wouldn't have had any subscribers, which is
Right. Okay.
but you're too young for babies or too old for a mother or too, who cares what you are?
They sit in the middle of the sports field here. Oh, wow.
How long Residual Haunts had a blast with you Saturday night?
Oh,
I have my bracelet on still.
thank you,
Looky,
Hans.
looky.
I have Kim's bracelet too.
She still has her Residual Haunts bracelet and Kim's bracelet on.
Aw. I have your bracelet too.
You guys offered me a bracelet. I didn't take it, and I feel bad now that I didn't take it because I would have liked to have had one.
Right.
I have a baby.
I mean, some people have Yasko's bracelet, and some
Oh,
people.
yes. Some people have the Oscos and what is Sam and Colby's bracelet?
You know, it's funny. I didn't get one from them when I was there, and I know they had them
Oh, really?
because I think Sam had. I think Sam had one on his shoulder, on his shoulder, on his wrist.
Oh, are they those like silicone ones?
Plastic? I don't know. The rubber?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got her all silicone babies to play with.
I don't have one laying here.
We should get some flex screw ones made up.
Yeah, that's true. What's that? A tattoo?
What? No, I'm just pointing at the side.
Oh. Residual haunts. Paul says he had such a great time, especially in the basement harassing people.
Oh, I did have fun messing with her. I just couldn't believe what came out of her mouth when she was so scared.
Whew!
I don't know her name. I can't remember her name. The young girl that was sitting next to me on the couch. She just graduated, and oh my God, she was doing an Estes method in the basement, and I touched her neck, and she took an earphone off and said, "I just got touched. I just got touched," and put her earphone back on. I did it again, and then she realized I was behind her, and she called me a really nasty name. Oh, she's from Michigan. Okay.
I heard
I
she's
gotta
still
get this
talking
monitor.
about.
My
She's
monitor
still
is
talking
quick
about it.
when I turn on
Wow.
the new keyboard. And this is supposed to light up, and I don't know how to light it up. It's on.
Horn
I
ones.
hit the- Oh, I wonder if when I did that connect thing, give me something. If I
Paul,
hit that,
Sophia has a question. Maybe she can read the screen and answer.
Yeah.
yeah, she's got all real born dolls.
I don't
Real
know.
born.
Well, not all. She's got some crappy $5 dolls, but the ones I get her are those silicone I'm alive type thing.
This one's for learning about your body.
It's supposed to
Uh-huh.
warn you about your body.
It's learning about a body because it's a boy and it has a thing.
She's trying to say it's
Anatomical.
anatomical correct. Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's got a pee-pee.
That ain't right, man.
It is weird to pick up a baby doll and see it with something that's going on.
I can change.
Oh yeah.
diapers. Dolls shouldn't have that. I don't know.
Well, they got to learn, eventually.
You look real too. Oh my God.
The babies look real, not the things.
Well, that should look real too. I just want to know if that was before or after they hacked it off.
Oh, I hadn't noticed that much.
He's gonna look now.
Colette, what looks real? Where you can get them real
I'm
looking
trying to
dolls?
open it. His legs are in a damn
Give it
way.
to me.
My mom's one. They say it conference people that has dementia.
There. Take
One
it.
of my
Yeah,
girls,
yeah.
middle.
Well, you could have taken his diaper off.
Oh my God! She thought the male doll was broken because of its ding dong hanging down there. Thought my
I don't
grandson's
want to
baby
look
was-
at this.
They were shocked. I know. I would have been shocked too.
He's not Jewish.
Oh,
This is before when
I don't think I. You guys talk about it all you want.
you know what we could do? I could get some tin snips.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, when I worked at the senior center, we had Alzheimer's and dementia people, and yeah, a couple of them we had dolls for.
What is that? What do naked dolls
Yeah.
have anything to do with dementia?
Well, it wasn't naked; they were dressed.
Yeah,
But-
but if you
but-
take them off and their hostess Twinkie is hanging out.
Well, these ones were anatomically correct. They were just, but yeah, some of them found comfort in them.
You had to stick your head in the dirty part for a minute.
What?
You stuck your head in the dirty part, saying what does dementia have to do with
Well,
anatomically?
yeah, I
correct?
read something earlier that
Yeah.
had to do with conference people that has dementia.
Mhm.
Where
It's
you
good
can get
for
them.
'em.
Vicky said, where you can get them real looking dolls out. I would like to get my mom one. They said it's something people that has dementia. So I was like,
Yep.
Where do we get them? I got I think I got all of hers on Amazon.
Memory from, yeah, I bet Colette, memory from the past.
Yep.
Yeah. Some real good memories. Yeah, but I
Well,
don't
who
know if it
decides?
looked,
Who
I don't know.
decides? Who's the decision maker at the company that makes the dolls? Who's the decision maker to
Exactly.
decide which way it's going to be?
Still has
Adventures with Beth.
Hi,
Anatomically
Adventures with
correct.
Beth. Anatomically correct is what people with dementia prefer because it brings back. I didn't know that. Brings back.
Mhm.
That's dirty. I can't believe it. Oh yeah, I remember dating Joe Blow once, and he didn't look like this. I'll tell you that.
Jim.
Because I asked
Yeah,
because
mine
my
has
mother has it.
baby Jim.
Yeah.
She named this baby Jim.
It's an adult name.
It's an adult even? Oh Lord. I don't
No,
know.
it's not an adult. It's an adult name. How can a baby be
Oh.
an adult? Well, in
Well-
some cases they are.
No memories of having a baby.
Oh, remember. Hey, wait,
Well, a lot of times it gives them purpose too, because that even though the doll is not alive, it does bring back those memories. It also gives them something to take care of, because they don't have control over anything else in their life because the memories are gone. So
yeah.
taking care of them, like my one lady, my favorite lady, she was a little Greek woman, and she was just the funniest thing. But she would try to feed it and everything, and she was always so much calmer when she had the baby with her.
Wow.
Hmm.
I wonder
Okay.
how they figured that out.
Ooh. Just
Yeah, just
Huh?
yeah, I don't know. It just worked for her.
well, why is this not happening?
Paul, what's that
Identify.
look on your face for?
Okay, I have a problem somewhere. Let me do a detect. Okay. For some reason, my computer's not even detecting my other monitor. Uh-oh. How the
That's
hell?
bizarre.
So I put on a new keyboard. Now my display doesn't know where my banging in your house. But yeah, it's upstairs, Colette. The
But
kids are
he's
playing
got people
hopscotch.
home, so
Yeah, the kids are playing hopscotch or something in the living room.
there's no trucks flying
Oh my
across
God, my fan's going out again. Jesus, everything's going.
your fan.
What the hell's happening?
My one RGB fan that went out in my computer is barely turning.
Well, bang on it.
Remember we said that the hair looked real and then there's no hair?
Yeah, I know. That's the one thing that made me mad. Usually
It
they have
even
real
has
hair.
hair. Oh Lord, have mercy.
They usually have real
My
hair,
other
but
one
this
has it.
in the picture, and I didn't read the whole description, but it says painted hair. And because I went back to it after it came in the mail, and I said, "Well, God, little fine print, painted hair." See, because it come back here. Look, I'm picking him up by his face.
Rude.
Because on the picture it looked like real hair. See?
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess.
it's a pretty good job though for
Yeah.
not being real.
Open your eyes. You've been sleeping since you've been born.
My birthday.
He's been sleeping for 2 years or a year. 2 years.
No, a
Yeah.
year.
No, it'll be 2 years. This 1.
Who's gonna be
Yeah,
sleeping?
1
I
year.
don't know. I get him.
It was last
You get a
time.
new one every year.
The girl was 2 years ago.
On its head, Link. On its head, the hair.
Yeah, that's what I saw. Well, it looked like a marker or something. And
Well, I'm
this
gonna have to
tiny
figure
cell
out-
phone I'm looking at.
This is beyond me. It doesn't make any sense. I put a new keyboard on. My second monitor went out, and some weird ass screen came up on my screen that I minimized, and now it's completely gone.
Can you unplug your keyboard? You're not typing anything anyway. Can unplug it and plug it back in or something and see?
It's not. It's not. I took the what do you call it out?
Oh my God.
I think what I'll do
Adventures.
is, just for shits and giggles, I'll plug in the old monitor or the old keyboard again.
Paul, what do you think about Adventures with Beth? What she had to say?
I used to have a $100 that opened beside when my cam was on. He was a ham. I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
Residual haunts. Have a good night.
Good night.
Who's lighting?
Thank you for
Okay,
stopping
have a good
by.
night. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it.
In here.
What about the haunted doll?
It used to open its eyes when the cam was on it.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's cold. Shit. All right, I'll fix the camera so you guys don't have to see me. Okay. It's hot in here. I'm sorry. Good night, residual haunts.
Now I'm gonna plug in my old keyboard with the other one still plugged in, and it's probably gonna start typing on its own.
Rachel says thank you. Have a good night as
I
well.
can't get it in the hole.
Night, Rachel.
Hate that when that happens. Nancy says link, flex link.
Oh,
Nancy says, wow. Oh my goodness, my shit. I'm sorry, Mom. It's hot in here. I can go turn Marlene. I never see you comment until I take my shirt off. What's up with that? All right, I'm gonna go turn the fan on.
this should have nothing to do with my keyboard. What I'm doing right now is a waste of time. But turn this off.
I know I can't see the comments right now, but I'm curious if anyone has any ideas of some experiments that they might like to see when we're at the house in October.
Yes, I want to hear this.
Yeah,
And
There's
I
I know. We have a list of stuff, but it'd be interesting what other people.
Adventures with Beth said she lived in a haunted house that was built on a Civil War battlefield and a native burial ground in North Carolina.
Wow,
4 minutes.
lots of energy there.
Yeah, he lost his strip poker. All right, I plugged my other keyboard in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my other keyboard off and I'm going to restart my computer. I'm going to leave the stream, but you guys will still be going.
Okay, we'll see you in a minute.
I think you'll still be going. I think I restarted my computer before, even though I started the stream. It leaves the thing going.
A spirit box, Vicky says.
Got that.
Figure out what the hell I
I
did.
got S out.
Mom says I have to take my shirt off for the ghosts.
He did that in June.
Yeah, I probably did. It was so hot there. I mean, you could have been naked, all naked, and it was so hot it wouldn't have mattered.
Wouldn't have mattered.
No.
Oh my gosh, that was like I think the hottest time of the whole year.
I know. I don't understand. It keeps life interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Built on a Civil War battlefield and native burial ground. Adventures with Beth. I'm going to cut and paste this if I can. She says, copy. I'm going to put it over on Facebook, but it says, by the way, I live in a haunted house. It was built on a Civil War battlefield and a native burial ground in North Carolina with her haunted house. Dowsing rods. Yes, Kim does dowsing rods. Vicky
Got
wants to
those.
know about. Can you tell her about your dowsing rods while Paul's doing what he's doing?
Yeah, I find that that's probably my favorite thing to use. A matter of fact, I was talking with the guys before we went live, and
Yes.
when they were gone taking Sophia back, and I was there for like almost 2 hours by myself, I did actually record all of that, but I didn't think to post it. But I love dowsing rods. I get the best communication.
You do? Really? Because I have
Yep.
a pair. I want you to try my pair and tell me if my pair works like your pair.
Well, when we're there, I'll show you how I do it, and then see if that works for you.
Okay. Yeah. Kim's phone is breaking up quite a bit. Yes, I know. She says it's overmodulation, but I don't think that's something she can set. it like when you talk, it like sputters, or it I use a pendulum. She's not supposed to touch them length. Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That only started doing that since he got off, right?
Huh?
Can you hear me good now?
No, it's like when you talk, it's staticky.
Huh. Was
I
that doing
didn't
that the
know.
whole time?
Yeah, the whole time.
That
I
doesn't
haven't said
work.
nothing, but somebody mentioned it in the chat.
Do you want me to leave and come back in and see if that fixes it?
It would
Oh,
be
no,
nice if you could try it.
Oh, you're talking about your crackling?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
crackling.
Well, I went out, came back in, and my computer started up on the large screen. It didn't start up on my 27-inch HP where it normally starts up. So I don't know what the hell happened.
Oh.
Somehow my computer lost contact with my other monitor.
All right. Let me back out and come back in.
All right.
Okay.
Now this is irritating. I can't work with one monitor. I'd lose my mind.
I didn't know you couldn't touch anybody else's rod.
Who's not touching somebody's rod?
I told Kim to use my dowsing rods to see if they work the same for her, and everybody in the chat is saying, "Oh God, no, you can't do that. You can't touch other people's dowsing rods."
Oh.
And I'm like, "Oh," and then I said, "Well, that just shows how stupid I am."
All right, go ahead, Kim.
Is that better?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Awesome. But what I can do, Link, is also we can cleanse them. Like I always cleanse and charge my equipment. So maybe we can do that for you too. So there's like no residual energy
Now,
or whatever
when you
else.
charge them, do you stick one of each in the hot end of an outlet? Because
Yeah.
I've done that, and I'm not getting electrocuted again. I see
Yeah.
purple. when
Yeah,
do
I
that.
want to fly across the room. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I see purple when I stick shit in the outlet.
Whenever
My-
I have a bad bout of cardiac arrhythmia that lasts several days, I take an extension cord and cut off the end of it, and I bare the two wires and I plug it in and I touch both things until I go like that for a second.
Do you
What?
see purple?
No,
Oh, because I always see purple.
no.
Maybe I'm Prince.
Well, I still don't have a monitor over here, so I'm going to go look at the cables and see if I knocked it out when I was unplugging stuff.
Apparently you're not supposed to share pendulums either.
You're not. But if somebody else, like I never touch anybody's stuff unless you
Really?
ask.
I
Oh,
don't
never.
think that's true.
It's going way over.
But well, the premise behind it, Ray, is when you're using something, your energy and your connection to that, especially a pendulum. I have a pendulum also. The pendulum or the dowsing rods. Mine are 99.9% pure copper.
Yeah.
So my energy's in it. So my energy's connecting with the surroundings. So yeah, so you really don't want anyone putting their energy into your stuff.
Just unplugged there.
I had somebody make this for me that allegedly knows what they're doing, but I don't like them because I don't think they know what
Where
they're
the
doing.
hell? Oh,
This is copper.
there's that
What do you
Uh-huh.
mean 99%?
way.
Mine's pretty much pure copper.
Oh.
Around there.
Well, I don't know. It's
This
copper
way.
colored.
In here. Okay.
They look like copper.
I never stuck them in a hole to charge them.
You don't do that. You charge it in different ways. I'll show you.
Plug the
Oh
power
my
from
God.
my Elgato.
I don't know how to do that.
I'll do it for you.
It's got these rubber things on them. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but rubber hoses.
Yeah, mine are my holders are copper too. Are also copper.
Oh, you got copper.
So that the thing with the rubber though is it probably could be a barrier to your connection with the copper.
Oh.
But that could be good or bad. So it could be good because you're not putting your intention into moving the copper and letting the actual spirit or whatever. So we'll try them out.
Okay.
It's supposed to
Well,
be.
Paul has to bring his Ouija board, and then I know there's a lot of controversy with Ouija boards, and I don't really want to do the Ouija board to stir up controversy. I haven't done the Ouija board since I was about 8 years old. You know, I don't want to say how many years ago that was, because our viewers are really good at math, and I don't want them to know that I am, so old.
Well, the premise behind us doing the Ouija board was a blind session. So whoever's doing it is going to be blindfolded. So it's an experiment. It's not about stirring up controversy, but it's just to actually prove a point or disprove a point.
Yeah, or to see if anything of value.
What I can tell you is, I know what I do. What are you laughing at?
Well, that makes sense, Beth.
What happened?
I don't know what the hell this pause mean on a keyboard. Anybody? I've never seen a pause button on a keyboard.
I would see if there is a copper attachment instead of the rubber.
No, what you shut off?
No, I don't. That's all I got is the rubber. You can.
Well, I can send you the link for the ones that I have.
Okay. Or I could get copper and put it on here.
Yeah. Yeah. You sure could. But the ones I like, I know that mine's all copper. The person who made that, hopefully that it's pure copper and doesn't have an alloy in it.
Oh, pauses for games. Okay. Well, how come I can't get the keyboard to light up? I have brand new batteries.
That must be a gaming keyboard. One person must open with a blessing link, then invite you to the board. The same person closes the board.
Is that what I do to make my keyboard work? I have to open it with.
You have to bless it, Paul. Janet Ramsey says hello,
Bless you,
everyone.
you piece of shit.
Hey, Janet.
Marcy says hello.
Would you guys want? Oops,
Rachel says she went to Rolling Hills Asylum. They had pendulums. I thought it was pretty neat.
Do you guys want to see me use mine when we're there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's also copper. I love using copper.
It should also be.
Well, use copper on my other monitor, will you? And tell me why I quit working when I plugged this stupid thing in. It has nothing. Now where did everybody go? Oh, I moved my mouse.
Give it a shot, Paul. I love my pendulum. I love my pendulum too.
I'm
it
leaving.
Should also be.
You can hear me, but I'm leaving where you are. And I'm what is this called? What's now? What the hell did I click? Jesus! Here, what model number that is?
I plan on stirring stuff up with my death whistle too.
Yes, blow that thing.
That was crazy, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, the plasma.
Okay.
So, yeah, that was crazy, wasn't it?
Yes. I have this little thing here, but you can't really see it. Maybe.
Yeah, it's a plasma ball. Yeah.
It is lighting up, but you can't really see it.
We see it. I can see it.
So I'm going to leave it lay here and see if anything happens.
10,000.
Put it up here, but you can't
90,
see it, damn it.
54,
oh, well. Maybe I can turn this way so you can see it. So
what do we have? We have S boxes. We have voice recorders. We have the music boxes. You have a REM. Do you have a REM pod?
REM pod. What's a REM pod?
I have the round one with the aerial on it. I have one.
What's a REM pod? Oh, yeah.
What's a REM pod? You've got one.
I got 2 REM pods.
Okay. Yeah, I got one.
Good night, Nancy.
Night, Nancy.
Yeah,
more weeks until my solo. Marcy, are you
doing?
saying that you're going to be at the Dandy House by yourself?
What are they for?
What? When?
Marcy,
how did these come up?
Marcy says something about a couple more weeks until my solo, and I don't know if she's in a singing contest or if she means.
Do I get rid of it?
Or if she means she's going to be at the Dandy House alone. Marcy says yes, she's going to be at the Dandy House.
Wow.
Marianne.
This thing scrolls through the pages.
Marianne says hi.
Hi, Marianne.
Hi, Marianne. Hi, Marianne. I'm offline. I mean, I'm online, but I'm offline. What the hell? Press the
What? To help you
button.
out, you have to put old copper
Oh,
pennies.
I didn't know my mouse had buttons on it to scroll through the internet too.
Bert, what do you mean I have to put copper pennies in my mouth? What is that all about?
How do I turn on the lights on my keyboard? I
I
got the
can see
manual
mine
on
without
mine, and it's
lights.
not telling me nothing.
Mine doesn't have lights. It just sits there. Hi, Marianne, says Rachel.
That's a number lock and caps lock, so I need those
Oh, hey, Rachel.
lock on. Well, that's
Bert,
not. No, it's a brake key.
OED.
Bert,
Yeah, I
why
want to.
do I have
There,
to put
number lock.
pennies in my mouth?
What are you doing with your mouth? I
Bert
don't know
wants
what you
me to
guys are
put
talking
pennies
about.
in my mouth. Ugh, they're God only knows who touched them. Clean them. You have to clean
Everything's
your
in charge
rods
fucking
after you
use.
use them? Oh my God.
Process color K. What does that mean?
Just sage mine.
I guess that means black.
Yes. I'm bringing aluminum foil so Paul can make us 3 hats.
Yes. When we're
Like
sitting in the car.
locks in the signal. I think Bert's been nipping at the sherry to hop on. He has a gaming keyboard. Hi guys, Paul, send me the link. Paul,
Who?
Marianne on Facebook wants you to send her a link. I'm always here to help, Beth. Yeah, to help make me look like a fool with those dirty pennies. Oh. Colette wipes the spirit away, ready
I'm not
for the
on.
next.
I'm not on the screen. I'm gonna assume that. No. I'm gonna. Jesus, munch and crunch. I'm gonna. That's not
Butts and
right.
crunch. Butts and crunch. Oh,
What
see,
kind
you
of?
can
That's
see
not
it.
the
It's
Yeah,
following my finger.
that's cool.
StreamYard link.
Ooh, oh, yeah. Oh, brother.
Link, do you have sage?
Yes, in a drawer, but I'm sure it's saged out. I'm sure it's old.
It's
Does
not
it
gonna
matter?
work. That link's not gonna work when she clicks
Or
on
would I
it.
show you what to do? I'll get you a bundle and bring it up.
No, I bought some, but it's probably old. But
I'll just buy you one from the res.
does it matter if it's old?
No, but if I get a good one, I'll just get you a bundle from the
What was I
res.
doing before? I
Wildwood
was
was
not
quite
doing anything.
interesting.
I was over here, wasn't I?
Who was at Wildwood?
What Marcy said, Wildwood was interesting, had a negative experience.
Me too.
I wish she'd type it in.
Yeah, me too, girly. You tell.
Marianne is at a restaurant and says, when you going to come see us?
What?
Aluminum hats, $18. Reserve yours today. Pennies not included. Oh my God. This is too complicated. Palo Santo works well. I don't know what these people are typing.
Yeah, it all depends. It's all personal preference. I use Palo Santo for different reasons.
What's that?
It's a wood.
Wood?
Mm-hmm.
Burning wood? Like sage burning?
Like sage. Yeah, I use it for different.
I never heard of no Palo Santo.
Yeah, it smells good.
I'm recording with Brooke this weekend. Yay, Brooke!
So did we hear about the Wildwood thing? I'm intrigued.
I didn't.
Battery?
She stopped texting. I don't know.
Surprisingly,
Maybe her
it wasn't
computer
working.
broke. Wildwood was quite interesting. Had negative experience was the last thing that Marcy wrote. Tickled me in the book. Oh, Colette was tickled pink when she read Paul's story about hats in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul's keyboard needs some saging, all right.
I'll get him some too.
But I have to go master my audio for Friday's podcast, so I'll be here and back. All right, Bert, you take it easy.
See you, Bert.
I hear dogs. Got very angry, she said. Marcy says, got very angry. Oh, Marcy, I do that at the Dandy House every time I go. Got very angry was odd. But for her, maybe it's not. Maybe it is odd for her. But I usually don't get livid. But in
Marcy,
normal,
did you get did you get touched?
What are you doing?
in my head. I know the people I stayed overnight with quite well. I'm glad they were there, Marcy says.
Yeah, if we get half of what I got when I was there, it's gonna be good. I can't wait to put on that nurse's uniform and stir some crap up.
What?
Marianne.
Hi, Marianne.
Hey, guys. Paul.
Okay. Press and hold the function key and simultaneously press the key with the lighting effect icon, usually F6 or F7, 5 or 5. Shit!
It all.
What's the function key by itself? I've been on computers since 1984 and don't know what a regular. Oh, that one.
Go up to Tommy's comment.
F5.
What is he doing?
6.
Trying to mess with that keyboard. It's not working. It knocked out his whole other monitor.
Marcy wants me to read that
This is just a
Tommy's
bunch of
room. She
bull
went
crap.
into that tiny closet, did an Estes session, scratched and bruises. Oh my God.
Holy
that
crap.
little boy did
Press
that to
and hold
you?
the F key and simultaneously press the key with the lighting effect.
That little boy needs a spanking. I'm gonna take off my belt.
Yeah, that's
The people I stayed there with overnight quite well.
And that's the F5.
So Marcy was scratched and bruised in the
What
closet.
do you know?
Doing
That
the
F5
Estes
means
and
function.
Tommy's
That's
room.
F5. That's
I
F6.
told you to let me.
Holy crap.
Where's that at?
Wildwood Sanatorium
Yeah.
in Salamanca.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Petrified wood. You'd swear it was a separating stone.
I guess
It's
go
that
to the
hard.
video.
It wasn't Tommy. Oh, it wasn't Tommy. So you don't want me to spank Tommy when I'm there. You're protecting Tommy, Marcy. If it's his closet, I don't know.
And no, I'm sure it was the same thing that kept calling my bonus daughter a faggot, telling her not to go to sleep. It was going to get her.
Jesus.
Yeah. I got touched the whole time. That place is wild.
Paul.
Oh my God. Okay, new keyboard. New.
Can Paul hear us?
Huh?
I think
Yeah, I can hear it.
he's so wound up in his board.
Let Marianne talk for a minute. Let her what's going on.
Yeah, you got
Paul,
Paul.
We got to get back up there to the old crew. We're trying to get together from the beginning.
You've been telling me that for a fucking year, so do it.
Try to get everybody up there. It's hard.
I know that we can do it. I'm available whenever you're available.
I'm just scared again.
Oh, scared my ass. Scared of what?
Paul, what happened to me? Remember that night? That was scary.
I know about scary at the house. I know about getting punched and yelled at and everything else. But you got to go up there and just say, "Hey, I'm here. You want to mess with me? Come on."
So that was the worst.
But I'd like
what happened.
Yeah, come on.
Tell your story. Tell your story.
When me, Mark, and Corinne started going up there, it was 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, I guess. I don't remember any of this till the next morning. Supposedly, I got in my car and I was driving up there and I called Corinne at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I said, "Hey, I'm on my way to Hinsdale." She's like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "I'm on my way to Hinsdale." She's like, "Marianne, hang up and call Paul." So I called Paul and I told Paul, he goes, "Marianne, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Why are you, turn around and go home." I'm like, "No, I'm going. Woke up the next morning, Mark, Corinne and Paul called me. "What the fuck were you," pardon my mouth, "what the hell were you doing going up there at 1 o'clock in the morning?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? I was home sleeping." They're like, "No, you called us at 1 o'clock in the morning. You were driving on your way up to Hinsdale." And I don't remember getting it.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't remember getting in my car. Paul's like, "What are you talking about, Marianne? You called me." I'm like, "No, I didn't."
Wow.
How far do you live from there?
Buffalo. I'm in Buffalo.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm in Niagara Falls, so
Well,
that's the ride.
How far did you get in your alleged drive?
Honey, I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
Wow.
know.
I'll be at MadCon starting Friday.
So, but Paul, yeah, seriously, I'll try to get a hold of everybody, Ton and everybody, and we'll get up there.
Yeah, I talked to Ton. I told him I'd like to get back up there again with him and see
Okay.
what goes on, if we can stir something up or not stir something up. But let me ask you too. You were there many, many, many times. And how many times have you been to the house where nothing happened?
Oh my God, 10 or 11 times.
Absolutely.
Out of how many times?
Jesus.
100?
Out of maybe 100, over 100.
Yeah.
We were up there when I was working at Applebee's back in 2011 when we first started going up there. We were up there every night for a good year.
Wow.
In my room, the one man again.
I leave Applebee's, come and get Mark and Corinne and my sister-in-law Pam, and we would go up there.
Hi, Brooke. And Marcy, I didn't say hi earlier.
So,
Yeah, because I mean, I can tell you, I can't tell you anything because you flew the coop again.
You just fell off. Where'd you go?
She has better than that. She lives in Buffalo.
Oh, I thought that was a city. They should have good at internet.
There's too many buildings in the way.
Yeah.
She'll
I
come
want to
back
know what
hopefully.
happened to her at the Dandy House.
Now, if she comes back, let's key on that so she can tell.
Yeah. I want to know if anything is, if there's any patterns, you know.
Oh, yeah. I was curious about that too.
You know.
This was amazing. That I don't know where my copies are, but for Tina to find this script for how the hell did it get unpickled?
And how many pages is that?
Not many.
Because there should be like 100 for a program.
No, we weren't doing the whole fucking haunting from 70 or 75. We did certain aspects to put into a docu movie because it wasn't a full movie; it was a documentary movie.
Okay.
But I wanted to stick with what happened, and we have. I don't have my reading glasses on. I mean, I have my reading glasses on, but I can't read with them anymore. Oh my God, what happened? She says, just connect again. God.
That's amazing. Tina found that. Holy crap.
All good. Hi, Paul. Marcy says. Brooke says hi, Paul. Brooke says thank you.
Yeah.
Marcy says hope you guys feel lovely.
Yeah, we just did. Chris is not playing. They got directly through Paul's. Bill, you this afternoon. It started out with Bill, Chris, me, and
how many players are in that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11 or 12 people.
Oh darn!
All the family members.
Right.
Father Alphonsus, Alex Tanis, myself, Debbie, and a couple others.
So we can't act it out. We don't have enough people.
Here's the scene of Gordon at the driveway with a gun, and they did that and stop messaging me. Jesus Christ!
What is that noise?
This goes on day and night, all day and all night, all day and all night, and I'll bet you one of them is going to be Mary Ann. I'm going to yell at her.
But yeah, she probably needs the link.
I
again.
just told her what to do. She's got the link. I sent it to her, and all you have to do is click on it and get back in.
Yeah.
No, everybody who's in the chat is messaging me. Message me on the screen. I don't have time for both.
You too. Have a great night.
We did the Gordon thingy.
Got to finish a resume. Marcy is finishing a resume. Interview for security tomorrow. Have fun, Marcy.
Good luck.
See that? Good luck. Gordon walking back and shooting me in the face. Okay.
Does anyone else agree that Paul's book should be a film? Of course.
Hell yeah.
What kind of
Well,
question is that, Colette Allen?
Let Clara's book become a movie, and
yeah,
there'll be some of my information.
Speaking of Colette, COL.
What Dracula boy?
Laughter is heard from Clara, Father Al, Debbie, and Beth. Phil walks into the bedroom, points out the basement door, and enters a stairway with Paul behind.
Kim, are you friends with that other Colette? Because I don't see her on here. And
yeah, I'm friends with both of them. Yeah,
they're both here. They're both here.
I don't see the second Colette.
Clara being woken by a scream. We only had a few scenes from their lives in here, and I do believe the scene of Beth losing her nut and
losing her what?
Going into a trance type thing into the bathroom and kneading bread. Boy, these papers are so new, they're stuck together.
Uh-oh. Well,
and
I
I
didn't
think
know you were not
had
supposed
Mary's,
to touch my rod.
Beth kneading bread. Beth kneading bread. And then I believe there's some pages missing here.
I didn't do any such thing. I don't know what she's talking about.
Adventures with Beth.
Oh, she's working in her house today. She said to me
No,
before she
I'm
was
talking about Beth, and her name is Beth. Put two and two together, and she said I did no such thing.
Right. I didn't do any such thing.
Mary's scene is missing in here.
Oh no.
When the guy with the eyes came to the door and kept banging and banging, and Mary had to call Mom at work, and Mom came home early and
right, and picked her up or something.
It was bad. That's not there. Unless I missed it. I could have missed it. I scanned through it fast. There's only like 20 pages here.
Is that in Clara's book?
Yes.
Huh?
Okay.
Yes.
Is what happened?
I want to know if that was in Clara's book.
Oh yeah. All the scenes that are in here are things that happened at the house. I
Hey,
asked
Spunk.
you what. Hi Kyle. Which ones I should use? Oh, you're at work and it's not connecting.
Oh.
When you get home some night, we're on Saturday night, but you're always working. I know that. You're always at work. No, I'm having an ocular. Jesus, what else can go wrong? On a Saturday, Spunk, on a Saturday night, maybe you can come in. Okay.
Yeah, I won't be home this Saturday.
So you can tell your story, Marianne.
I think I will be for once.
I will be because I'll be here alone.
Oh, you're going to have a party.
Isn't that cool?
Right over. I'll fly into Buffalo and drive down.
Isn't that cool? I got the script from 1973, 74, the Exorcism. I got the script from that. I got the script from the 2002 movie. None of it which ever was produced.
Wow.
So I told an unnamed person, don't let me down on this because this time I'll come after somebody. I told him that on the phone. He said, "No, I won't let you down. I promise. I'm not going to see Clara hurt again."
Mm-mm.
Right.
Or we're going to set up a GoFundMe link because
Yeah.
this will be expensive. We're going to set up a GoFundMe, and I don't believe in that begging shit, but we're going to set up a GoFundMe thing, and we're going to raise enough money to produce a movie that will work. And I'll even get Clara's old ass down here and stick her in the hotel of her. Who's messaging me? I can't see because I'm having an ocular section here. Kelly. I'll get Clara down here, and she can just oversee every word said on the property.
Kyle is thanking Kim. It's too bad you can't read all this.
I know.
I would like to take a moment to give a huge thank you to Kim Althaba. Had a chance to PM her, and she has a heart of gold.
Aw. Yeah, message me and let give me a follow up. Okay, Kyle.
There's a lot going on, Colette. There's I am not to give any details about anything, but there's the filming. I guess I can say no to that. I guess without getting in trouble, because procuring actors who, if they can be doppelgangers, we're sure trying. We're trying to get people that look exactly like the people of the time.
We'll do. Kyle says, "Will do." Thank you so much, Kim.
You're welcome. You're welcome, my friend.
Hate this. I get an ocular migraine. I don't get a headache, but I go blind in both my eyes, but usually the right eye. Now, right now, I can't read anything on the screen.
Do you usually get a halo first?
How much? Yeah, I get the fireworks on both sides.
Yeah.
Right now, I got more fireworks here than here, and they're shooting outward and toward the front.
Wow.
If I put cold water on my eyes, it'll go away. But I don't feel like walking upstairs.
Kyle says he will definitely thumbs up support the GoFundMe for the movie, but we might not have to do that.
Not for the present. Not for the present.
Okay. For the present situation. Yeah.
Yeah. What time is it? Our time?
9:43.
Oh shit! Clara's already in. No, it's 6. They're 3
Yeah,
hours.
it's only 6.
Yeah.
Makeup artist, I'll give us a shout. Oh, Colette, you're not going to come over the pond all the way over here to do my makeup. Oh, I mean their makeup. I would put something in too. Well, if
now I have to. God, I can't see.
That's bad. You should. If I have to fly to other side of the country and drive her back, if she doesn't like planes, I could do that. Kyle.
She might be in bed. Oh, and if she. Are you? You're not sleeping.
No, I was just watching the convention for a few minutes before I go to bed. Why?
No, nothing. I'm live right now, so they can hear you at the moment. But everything okay on your side?
Oh yeah, I just wish he'd send me the money.
Okay, we are going to be live in a minute. I mean, we will.
I don't know.
No. Let me. Hang on a minute. Let me go over to my microphone. Hang on. Shit.
Hey.
I got too much stuff in my way.
Okay, so he had to mute us, and that's okay. Oh, I just love hearing Clara's voice. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Well, nothing's wrong with you. Why would there be something wrong?
I don't know. I just, after I read her book so many times and wanted to go to the Dandy House and everything, I don't know. It's like there's something wrong with me that was drawn into it as much as I was, and
Well-
still am, but it's just
Why? Because the house called you and
no,
you
it's
were
more,
connected?
more like, having feeling bad for everything that she had to go through.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was so unfortunate that she had to put up with all of that, and then having to you put your whole life into the place, and then you have to move.
Yeah. And be
All the
having to be
money,
scared every
they dumped money into the place. They put in new furnace, new windows, new this, new that. None of which is there anymore because it's already been replaced or just taken out. But it's so sad.
Yeah.
And how hard she worked to make it work, and it seems like everything that she did wasn't, I'm not saying it wasn't good enough, but it was forlorn. Maybe it wasn't it.
How do you fight something you can't see like that? You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Yeah.
as the mom, like, reading Paul's book and all the accidents and stuff, like to worry about every single time somebody gets in the car, like that's
Right, and I feel that way now when I go there. Going up and down, and those roads are, how they are.
oh yeah,
Like with Nancy, I don't know how she made it down that hill.
divine intervention,
Yeah,
because
no brakes, and she went down that hill. I just don't. Yeah, she had
I can't.
somebody.
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine the panic.
I know. I mean, that hill is bad with brakes. I even geared down when I'm
Wow.
going down that hill, and so I don't wear out my brakes, because you can gear down, in some
Mm-hmm.
vehicles, and it holds the motor back, so the motor can't keep going forward in a higher gear. And if you gear down, you can do that, and it's easier on the brakes. It doesn't hurt the motor at all. It keeps you more in
Right.
control. So, but I can't imagine, she doesn't know that. She didn't use her emergency brake that I said she should have done. I would have pulled
Yeah.
mine up all the way.
Yeah. Damn right. Yeah.
She didn't know to do that. There's so many things that people don't know.
Or
But
when
their
you're just in
vehicle.
a sheer panic, when you're like trying to hit the brakes and it ain't happening.
Right. I would have think that she could have at least gone down to at least one gear, if not. I don't know if she's got a 4 or 5 speed, but she could have gone down at least 1 or 2 speeds. To the motor will
Yeah.
slow the vehicle down.
Yeah. In the wintertime, when it's bad, I drive in first gear.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Do you have a stick shift or automatic?
Automatic.
Okay.
Not, I have to drive around in Buffalo and stuff. So if I had a standard, I would be going through clutches like crazy.
I don't know. Actually, my car that I have, I thought handbrake in pauses. Yeah. Somebody's saying using the handbrake. I'm gonna read their books again. I would, Cindy. Yeah, I read Clara's 27 times. I hate to say this from Catholic standpoint, it's a battle that won't be won. Yeah, I know. And I just felt so bad for Clara, and the crap that she went through at that house, and then not winning. And not to change the subject, but somebody had said that, I think it was in Clara's book, that one of the neighbors or somebody who had kept in contact. My tires were finally gauge light. Somebody had said that they watched the next family right after Clara's move in, and it was a family exactly like Clara's, 4 kids and a mom and dad, and all, they were there for a little while, and then all of a sudden all hell broke loose, and then they, half of them, like the mom and maybe some kids, moved out because they couldn't take it anymore, And I think the last one there was the father. And I think the family broke up after that house. And, it's the same thing as Clara's problem.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Clara has that in her book. Not that I'm trying to spoil it for anybody, but
Oh
it's just
no.
so, it's just so unfortunate.
And the thing is it is still there. It is still there.
Yeah. Well, you know it.
Yeah. I feel like, when you're listening to when I was doing my alone challenge, and when his voice finally broke through and it said the kids,
Right.
I feel like that it thrives off that younger energy, and if there's no kids there, it's harder for it to feed off of, and it just sits
Oh,
back. Like with the I'm talking like the poltergeist activity and stuff. It doesn't have the energy.
yeah, you're right. I mean, when Paul and I usually go, littler things happen, like crashes or something. And it makes me very angry when I go. But I don't think it's got the energy that it has when the kids are there, when
Yeah,
small kids are there.
yeah,
But I will say that when I brought Junior and when I brought Junior and we had gone to see that cemetery, the boy who had passed away
oh
after
yeah,
he was using a buzzsaw. That night when Junior was there, it was very, very strong. Paul was saying in Mary's bedroom when he was laying in there, we were all laughing, having a good time, and all of a sudden Paul got serious. I see this man, blah 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 blah, and I thought he was like joking or something, like because we were laughing and having a good time. I was in Clara's room, Junior was in Laura's, and Paul was in Mary's, and we were laughing and hooting and hollering. And Paul, all of a sudden, I see a man, and the house is calling me. What the hell is that all about? I'm here, house, you stupid house. What's the matter with you? He's saying this because the house was calling him again, like it does when he's at home. And he's like, what's the hell's the matter with you? I'm already here, that kind of thing. And then he said he saw this man, and then all of a sudden Junior gets the screaming monkeys outside of his window, which was loud enough to hear on the recording for once. Know how whenever whenever you have a recording on, that they seem to hide. For me they do. But he got full bore screaming in his window, and then it went over to when Junior came out of his room and said, "There's some shit going on here. I don't even want to be in that room." It moved over to Paul's room. Right after Paul had said that he sees a man in his brain, and then he goes to look out the window. Boom! The screaming stops, and then there's this top half of a guy walking away from the house toward the back of the shed, and he sees that because the kitchen light is on and the light's shining down through the window onto the grass, and he can see this top half of a guy walking, going past the shed and around the corner, and that's big stuff. And Paul, of course, sloughs it off with saying, "Oh, it's a neighbor that's naughty looking to steal stuff." And I'm like, well, yeah, it could be, but we went to that cemetery and we all agreed after the fact that none of us had heard that type of screaming, screeching animal before in our lives. We couldn't figure out what that was, none of us. And Paul's older than me, I'm old enough, and Junior never heard it either.
And if you're hearing it on the second story near the windows,
right?
I mean, it's
so that was a bigger event. But then again, I had a kid with me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
when Paul had Sophia there, and he's in Clara's bed, he heard a lot. He heard. I couldn't hear it in Mary's room. He heard the loud moaning from somewhere. Died in a crash, just doing all the other car accidents. There's quite a few there. He heard this loud moaning, but he couldn't tell if it was from downstairs, upstairs, in the hallway, in the closet, outside the window. And that's the kind of noises that I have noticed are there. Either when I'm watching from the state I live in, you can't tell if you're assuming it's right in the room that you're hearing, that the camera's in. But when you're there, you can't tell where it's coming from. Like when Paul had said during the exorcism or after the exorcism that the house was like screaming like a banshee. He couldn't tell if it was coming from inside, outside, upside down, in the basement, in the attic. He couldn't tell.
Right.
And that's very weird for us, because whenever we talk or something, you know, like if I'm talking in the living room and you're in the kitchen, you can hear me from the living room.
Right.
But what happens there is it's all over the place, and it's not from one direction. So to me, that says something when it's from all over the place.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, I don't know why I'm babbling, but
No, it's not babbling.
but yeah, Kyle says it's deceiving and it's trying to confuse and scare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, when you were both on the couch and Sophia was talking to us, you could hear footsteps above her. Oh, when she was doing her alone. When Sophia was doing her alone, there was supposedly boot steps upstairs. I didn't hear that yet. On the video, I didn't scour her portion.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back over some of it, because the only one that I actually listened to with my headphones was mine, because I was trying to discern words.
Right.
But I really want to go back and listen to some of that stuff. And like I said, I'm going to go back and listen to My Alone, because I videotaped the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I'll put that on my page after. Hopefully I can get it on there, because it's almost 2 hours the whole time you guys were gone. And listen to that, because there might be stuff on there that I didn't hear. Because look, I sat in Mike's room having a whole full-blown conversation, and I didn't hear it on my end.
Right, you didn't. Your ears weren't plugged though, were they? You didn't have a headset on.
Right? No.
Right,
I just had the blindfold.
You didn't even have a mask on.
Yes, I did. I had the blindfold on.
Oh, okay. You had a mask on, but you didn't have. You weren't handcuffed like we were.
Right.
And you didn't have your ears covered, but we didn't either. Okay.
Yeah. No.
She was downstairs. No, you had gone out for a smoke. She was downstairs. Colette, that was when she had her alone, 30 minutes alone. Is that what you're talking about, her 30 minutes alone, right? Because I thought I heard somebody else say that when she was alone, they heard footsteps upstairs.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Kim?
No.
Oh, no. I mean, not hear it with your ears, but did you hear?
Yeah, somebody did mention that when.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought they did. Oh, now Colette says no, not her alone. It was before. Oh.
Was that when we were all doing the quiet time? Sitting all together?
She said no, it was not her alone. It was before that.
Because the only other time I know that we were recording in the living room was when we were sitting there in the dark. Unless I'd missed something. Remember when we were all sitting there, the sub pump night?
Was she there for the sub pump?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember. Well, it was dark in there, and I couldn't see who was in there.
Yeah. Yes.
So I can't remember.
Well, at least this time around, we'll totally be prepared and have everything thought out ahead of time, so
Yeah.
it's not chaotic or.
Colette says you had all gone for a smoke on the porch. Normally she'll go with us. She won't sit in the living room unless Junior's there.
Right.
But it sounds like Colette is saying that she must have been in the living room or somewhere. I don't know if she was on camera. I don't know how Colette remembers seeing and hearing this. But she says you had all gone for a smoke on the porch. And I get the impression that I get the impression from what Colette's writing that she was in the living room, but on camera live. But the only time I remember her doing that was when she was doing her alone. But
Her alone.
I thought Paul was in the kitchen for part of that time.
Yep.
Like the last 5 or 10 minutes, he got nervous with her being in there. So I think the last 10 minutes he was actually in the kitchen, but she didn't know that.
No, she had no idea he was in there.
Right.
You can't even hear him come in.
Right. I couldn't hear him on the video.
Yeah, he was hiding by the cabinets there.
Yeah, over where the clothes are. Right. Sophia was talking to us and you went up for a smoke. Sophia looks up and there's a light flash.
Yeah.
To you were only gone 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that was right before her alone.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because I remember the light flashing.
Well, Colette's saying, oh, yeah, the living room lights like to do that, right?
Yeah, the one in the corner there, yep.
Yeah, whenever I'm sitting there with Junior and Sophia, the lights like to flash. I think one time it happened with Paul and me sitting there, but I've noticed that that comes and goes. And, it's not like the air conditioner is turning on where it's, pulling the electricity for a second.
Yeah.
The air can be off and there's
Yeah.
nothing on. A little refrigerator that they have, that wouldn't do that. So Sophia will remember we were talking about animals.
Yeah.
I'm back. She didn't want to talk. She's upset.
Oh. Well, that's all right that she doesn't want to talk.
That GoFundMe thing might just happen.
Oh.
I mean, I know there's a lot of shit going on over there. A lot of. It takes a lot to,
Yeah.
You want to do something like Deathwalker, well, you can knock that out in 3 or 4 days.
Right.
But
that's
when
true.
When you're doing a full-fledged, honest to goodness, like a Conjuring movie, it
Right.
takes months. It takes months, no matter what you do.
Right.
Well, let me know how I can help with that.
Oh, why can't this
Paul.
woman get her story out and get it out properly? Why does it have to be such a fiasco every time somebody's going to do something for Clara Miller and her haunted story? They pull off some boner and do some bullshit every time. Bill Conley, Nick's doing the same thing, and I'm going to speak my mind from now on. If I hurt somebody's feelings, oh well, then go cry in a corner and get over it.
I think Sophia was in the kitchen. Paul, not to change the subject, but Sophia was in the house, and apparently we all went out for a smoke, and I think she was chatting with people on a live, and they said when she was in the house by herself, there was boot steps upstairs that they could hear on the live. But she was allegedly in the house by herself.
You mean during her thingy or what?
No.
Okay.
No. Colette says no, it wasn't during her thing.
Was that after we did the talk time in the living room? I can't think of any time we would have left the camera in there. That's the only other time I can think of is when we all sat in the dark and had the quiet time.
Thank you, Colette. Colette says I think she was in the kitchen.
Cold water and rinse it out.
Okay.
But then.
Oh, yeah.
the CMSI.
Yes, we did have it going in the kitchen that one time.
Works. It's just
Okay. I really want Paul to listen to those. First day, I think he just nipped for a smoke.
Huh?
Yeah.
I will when they're all gone on, I'll say on Friday. Friday I'll dedicate my time that night, that day and night, late afternoon night, and listen to it. Listen to
Oh.
the 5 sections because I got my headphones all charged up now. I finally found my cord after looking for it for 3 weeks. You know where it was? Plugged in.
Mm.
Hey, Paul, I got a question. Would Clara be up for just having a conversation with you, like an interview kind of thing, like just you guys recording it? So at
No.
least for prosperity's sake, that stuff is there in her own voice.
No, because the way she looks at it and what she said again tonight too is that my book is my value. And she said, if I have to, she said, Paul, you've been sitting around talking about what happened at my house in the 70s. And everybody to this day keeps telling lies, keeps making things up, keeps fabricating everything. She said, how many times have you talked about this to how many different hundreds and hundreds of people?
Mhm.
And they still can't get it right. Even those that are involved with the house still can't tell the fucking truth.
Right.
Well, that's why I'm thinking if she just does a documentary kind of thing, how Bert interviews people to tell their story, even so that's there somewhere in her own words and everything, separate from that movie. That way it's there in her voice and her story about her family.
I'll talk to her and see if I can convince her of something because the last time we talked that I thought I had her kind of convinced was when we were talking and I said, Clara, how long have we been on the phone? She said, oh, I don't know, for a while. So I looked at my cell phone and I said, for 2 hours and 7 minutes. Do you see how long you talk, but yet you tell me you're too tired to talk to me about doing that? You're just too worn out and too tired and too sick. I said, if we can talk about Mary Ann in Buffalo, not the one that was on, and we can talk about Mike and Mary and Mary's husband's job and all this other stuff, you can sit here and talk to me about your story.
Well, I mean, just to have it for historic purposes.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what it's like to have the fireworks going off in front of your face and you can't do nothing about it?
Yep.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
know.
it sucks. It sucks.
My sister had some stuff going in front of her eyes. She said it was black, and it was actually blood from the back of her eye.
That's floaters. Yeah, those are floaters.
Wow.
And she had to get that taken care of right away.
Whew, this is the worst I've had in years. Holy cow. My whole right eye right here, around my whole right eye is one big finale at the fireworks.
Yep.
All kinds of lines and colors and blasting and holy cow.
Paul, would it help if you wore a patch over the eye that was bothering you at the time?
No, because when I close my eyes, I still see it.
It's still there, yeah.
Usually when I take a couple of acetaminophen, and if I take them immediately,
yep.
If I take them, within 5 minutes, it's gone.
Oh.
But I waited for half an hour down here letting it go, and now I'm putting the cold water in my eye to try and
yeah. You got to take it immediately.
You do. You really do.
Yeah. Look what I got right here. Ta-da.
I had a bottle down here, but I had to go upstairs and get a couple.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that she's been screwed over so many times that she's getting more angry than her. I think the anger is overtaking her, and she's missing the point of the value of her. And she's getting to feel so bad about.
Yeah. She's almost 90.
Mm-hmm.
She's almost 90, and it just breaks her heart.
Well, that's all the more reason for her to just you two sit down and record what she has to say. It's in her own voice, and to have it. You know, because it irks the crap out of me when you hear people saying
Yeah.
stuff like I've watched a couple videos of people doing investigations at the house, and they're saying crap. Well, the guide told us this, and the guides told us that. Why are they giving the false information? What that house doesn't need any shock value. It's alive itself. You don't need to have all that extra crap. That's a lie.
That's what Clara says. She says you don't need to enhance my story. My story is wow.
Yeah. Her story
Thank
is
you.
something else.
You brought me down to cold washcloth and it's disappearing. She said my story doesn't need enhance. It doesn't.
No.
Right.
God, I mean, if you read Clara's book, if you read my book, you know what happened.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
happened. And that's scary shit.
I know. And
So
then
why do they have to put all this hogwash into it?
Oh yeah, stuff in the cabinet was there during the exorcism, or this
No.
happened. You know what I mean? Like that's yes.
I'm not going to say anything about Father Al's possessions, but I do know exactly where they are.
Right, exactly. So
Promises made about that too, and I will not break that promise. The same thing I promised my mom when I was 17. I told her I would never drink as long as I live, and I'm 72 and I've yet to drink. I do not drink. I didn't go out and party with nobody. I never sat down and drank a whole can of beer in my life, nor will I.
yeah.
Same thing about Father Al's religious artifacts. They are in one place, and I know very, very clearly and dearly where they are.
As long as they're safe and protected, then that's all that matters.
But I don't want her going to the grave unhappy.
Maybe
Paul, I know you can't do this, but this, and I would assist any way I could, but this has to be done with you at her house, and I would help you with that if it is that you want to do that. I think that at her house is the only place we're going to get this.
How far are you from Wisconsin? You yourself. How far are you from Oregon?
I'd have to look it up.
I
don't want to go there without you. I would, but I don't want to.
What am I typing in Oregon for instead of MapQuest? Jesus,
okay, I'm calling it a night.
MapQuest, Maps. Google
Good
Maps.
night. Good night, Vicky.
Good night, Vicky.
Night, Vicky.
I don't want to go there without Paul. And I prefer to fly because I don't have all day.
I did that one time.
I'll hold your hand if you have to. It's no big deal. You get on, you fly, you get off. It's
no. Here's what it is. Let's throw out the truth out there. Everybody has phobias. I've got two. I've only got two phobias that I'm definitely afraid of. And I don't mind admitting this. At my age, who cares? Everybody's got to talk about their lives once in a while. And if people don't like it and they think you're nuts, well, that's all right, because I think everybody in the world's nuts. But I have two phobias. One is flying and one is vomiting. I haven't vomited. Knock on every piece of wood I can. I haven't vomited since I was 24. 24.
Yeah, a Valium would help, Paul, but Paul won't take it. But I could always take care of that for him while he's not looking, and then push him on the plane. Then we get there, and then we can interview her.
Yeah. Hi, Rebecca.
Good night, Rebecca.
Good night. Going to bed.
The driving is days and days, and oh my God, I can drive, I can do it. It's just wasting time. But
Rebecca's telling me to take the Valium.
Valium.
I know. Otherwise, it's 5 days of driving.
Didn't I just do this? I just did this.
Yes, you did.
But I didn't do it. I closed it. Google Maps. I want directions. Where's direct? That's why I didn't do it. I couldn't find directions.
And you don't
Where's
have to sit by the window. I'll sit by the window so you don't have to look out.
You can start typing now.
is that what you
I
want me
mean,
to do?
it's 12 hours from there to your house, just from
Yeah,
Hinsdale to your house.
To drive.
Yeah.
I know. And it's like 3 hours to fly. There's no question. Paul, you'll have a nice flight with the Valium. Yes, you will. Everybody knows the Valium works.
Oh my God. Is it? Oh my God. How the hell can it be that far? It's not that far to Arizona. It really isn't. It was 2,200 miles to Arizona, and from Portville to what? From
God,
Portville to Oregon is 2,500 miles. I might as well go to Europe.
Paul, Kyle says, I did a 7.5 hour drive. To hell with that. I know how you feel, Kyle. Oh my God.
It's
I mean,
38.
if Paul and I were in a car for 20 hours driving over there, one of us would be dead. So we should fly, get there, and get off that damn plane. See,
It's 38 hours driving from here to Oregon.
how many?
38 hours. 2,500 miles.
Yeah,
I can get to
flying.
Phoenix quicker than I can Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2,200, 2,271, I think what it was.
Yeah.
Colette was on a 4-hour flight, and the doctor gave her 2 Valium. 2. I would
Wow.
have to buy stock.
No. Oh, and you don't do alcohol. I was gonna say they sell booze on the flight. So
Yeah, I've never known.
oh my God, such a virgin.
I am.
Well, you're gonna have to get down and dirty to do this with me. And I don't mean at night. I mean, well, if the flight is at night, one for coming home. Oh, one for coming home. Okay.
How would you do that? Would you drive down to him and then go to Buffalo?
No, he wouldn't. No, I'd have to. He would never be able to fly here.
No,
Right.
I'd have to fly
I
to New
can't.
York and get him, and then
Yes.
fly all the way over there.
I can't do that, Rebecca, because I have a phobia of throwing up. Because in 4th grade, I almost died. If a nun hadn't come into the bathroom when I got sick, I would not be here today because I exasperated my own
Oh, wow.
vomit. And Sister Leo Mary, she came in and realized I was purple and started smacking me and kicking me. She really did after all was said and done. She said she was kicking me in the back and trying to get me to breathe. And ever since then, except for when I was 26, one time when I was 26 at Walbar Manufacturing in Arizona, I threw up a little bit. And that's the last time.
Right.
Wow.
So when I get nauseous from like the flu or something, I keep it down every way I possibly can.
Yeah. So the last option is to drive. So I'd have to drive out to New York and get him, and then drive to.
You'll be driving 4,000 miles in 1 week.
Well, he could sleep in the back seat, because it would be.
Let me talk to Clara. Let me talk to Clara, and I won't say her son-in-law, although I do respect George. I don't know him that well, but I need somebody technically really sound. Let me call. I've got friends in Oregon. Let me see if they can connect me with somebody who's technically capable of getting into Clara's living room, and we can do a thing like this right here. It's all at 1080p, and then we can edit that afterwards, and maybe we can do it that way. But
yeah.
Kyle said he put me in a bear hug and get me breathing again.
And if anybody else squashed the hell out of you, it would be Kyle.
She kicked me. She punched me. Not punched me. Punched my chest, my stomach. I don't know how she got me clear, but she did.
That's scary.
Still remember that day like it was a couple hours ago.
Yep.
Well, your country would be huge too, Colette, if you had more land. You're just on an island.
I think
That's
she'd
fine.
be very. I think she'd be very comfortable if you were in her living room.
Oh, I know she would. Like she said, and she brings this up often, the best time she ever had after they kept her away from the house for an entire week while she was here. She flew in from Oregon. They stuck her in a hotel 300 mile, well, the other side of, down by, right across from St. Bonaventure. You know where St. Bonaventure is?
Yeah.
Right across about even with the library at the Microtel. From there, all the way to Hinsdale. And they were supposed to put her right at the, it was the Hampton at the time, right there by Pizza Hut in Olean.
Okay.
And so instead they put her over there. Then they got me to go to Buffalo and do a Paracon with Bill Conley about the house to better preserve his wallet. Of course, I didn't get anything. That's usually the way it is. Isn't it funny how you get some of these people who are, how do I say it? They have more notoriety about them. They've been in the paranormal community for 20, 30 years, and they get paychecks. You know, they demand, if you want my expertise, they give a paycheck.
You still alive?
But then you get the real expert on something and you get shit.
Okay. Here, say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Kathy would like to know, do I have a book? Oh, you know they're here.
I know, I just want to borrow it. I promise I won't let anything happen to it.
I used to have one, but one of his friends borrowed it and never gave it back. It was signed personally to me, and
I
then
was gonna say.
You see what that says up for sale? It's the full book, but it's just it's a publisher copy. It's a author
I'll
copy.
get it back to you.
She married?
Mm-mm.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
How old is
Said,
she?
I said, is she married? I said, mm-mm. He said, let's go.
Sounds like Diane.
I'm
kidding.
I was gonna tell him, make sure he sees what he's fucking getting himself into before he offers me marriage.
I didn't want no you. That would never happen with me. That's not. This guy would never get married again. You could offer me 10 million. I ain't marrying
But we don't
nobody.
want marriage.
Does Kathy knows Jim Tambash?
Jim Tambash?
Yeah, I know all of that. Well, I knew the cop tam bash, and
He knows
That's my dad.
that's your dad.
That's my dad.
Well, then you aren't anywhere near my age.
Well, I might be.
No, you're 50 something.
I am.
Yeah, I'm 72.
He's 72.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, now you guys all saw me trying to set up a date.
Nancy or something.
Now it's a friend of Angel's, and she wants to read my book, and I have an author copy she can read.
He does live streams about the house.
I'm on now.
He's on Facebook and YouTube.
He's on right now.
I'm on YouTube and Facebook at the same
Yeah,
time.
YouTube and Facebook.
I got to write it down so I can get out.
Paul, is
The Dandy House, huh?
Portland close to her? Because I'm looking up flights and I don't know what town is close to her. Medford, Portland.
Hang on, don't say any towns. I'm trying to think of the name of her town. McMinnville.
It's called the
That's not going to be on there.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
It'll be on the maps.
No, we're going to have to fly to a place that
Yeah, ma'am.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Eugene,
I'll find
Medford, Redmond, Pendleton, North Bend.
Well, let me see where McMinnville is and see what it's closest to. It's closest to J. Pearson Neighborhood Park. The map is not out far enough.
Medford is way over there.
Oh God,
No,
she's
we can't.
North
let me
Bend.
direct you from McMinnville to
North Bend.
Portland. It looks like Portland is the closest city.
Eugene, North Bend, Medford is on the coast.
Portland to McMinnville is 56 minutes, so that's looks like the closest
I've
big
been going there
city.
since I was 7.
Yeah, the
Portland?
closest big. Do they have airplanes and do they have airplanes? Oh boy, do they have airports in Salem?
No.
Okay, well,
Redmond, Eugene, Portland, Pendleton, and Medford.
yeah,
And
Portland is the closest. I can't even find the other ones on here. Where the hell are they?
Well, I'm just looking flights from Buffalo. They go to Pendleton, Eugene, Medford, and North Bend, and Redmond.
Oh, well, let me see if
I think
Portland.
Redmond is too far in. I think she's closer to the water.
She's about 40 minutes from the water. No, not even quite that far from Buffalo, New York. Oh shit! Yeah. Oh, it goes 6 hours. 250. Portland, Oregon to Buffalo, New York is 6 hours and 5 minutes. Jesus Christ, that's a lifetime. From $250 right now.
Yeah, I know. It depends on who you fly. It could be $5.25 round trip. Could be $296.
JetBlue, American, and United Airlines.
But that's usually with a stop in Chicago.
No, there's no stop on this one.
Oh, well, that's good because I hate stops.
Let me check on Google Flights and see. One stop, one stop, one stop. Yeah, there's a stop on all of them. What the hell you got to stop for? Just
That's
go.
what I said. But this one
round trip is $360.
Wow, that's not bad at all.
I see round trip $296.
Oh, you got a better one? Oh, I got a round trip $250. Frontier.
But $296 is who is that? What's in it? Frontier.
Yeah, that's who this one is. Frontier 843 to 7627.
But it says one stop there and then 2 stops on the way back.
Yeah, there's one stop in Denver for 57 minutes. Oh shit, yeah, 57-minute stop for $250 round trip. That's the cheapest one on here. Who the hell is Frontier? What do they got? Piper Cubs?
No.
Jeffrey flies that when he goes out to Arizona.
And they avoid as much as CO2 as 6,757 trees absorb in a day.
And
so I don't know what that means, but
it means they use less emissions. But if we go United, they only use 11% emissions.
I want to use emissions because I want the biggest, best plane, and they don't have 747s anymore.
Watch too when you're booking that, because like with Frontier, it seems like the prices are cheaper, but they have all these little add-on prices. If you check a bag, if you do this, if you do that, there's hidden costs in there. By the time you're done adding all that crap in there, it's about the same price as if you went with the other airline.
A carry-on bag is $209 altogether, but it depends on the dates.
Yeah.
Above average leg room, 42 inches, free Wi-Fi, like they're going to charge you. Live TV, emissions estimate 100 kilograms of CO2, often delayed by 30 minutes. That tells me something. 1 hour and 26-minute layover in Boston. Make up your mind. Oh, that's a different one. No, there's a Boston layover. Why?
I don't know. I don't want to go to Boston, but
what the hell am I going up that way for to go that way?
Somebody's talking about flexing, so I got to flex.
Okay. I can't find my stream yet. I got to get my other monitor to work somehow. Well, I'll call her again tomorrow, and I'll have a talk with her and say, because she keeps saying, I wish you could come out here. I wish you could come out here. Who are you talking about?
Well, you got a computer. If you can find something, it probably, I don't know how many days this round trip is. Sometimes there's 3 days round trip. Sometimes it's 4 days. Sometimes it's 5 days. So you'd have to check like mine says Friday, September 6th to Tuesday, September 10th is just what the computer has. So it would be like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 4 days, give or take, you know. If you want to look it over and let me know what I'm getting hot just thinking about this because this is money. So I'm getting that.
Yeah, this is the same Friday through Tuesday.
But you could change those dates, you know. I'm just saying that I think she would be most comfortable in her place with you there. I can run the cameras.
I know that would be true, and she'd be fine me on camera too. I think. I'll talk to her tomorrow. Cameras,
and you guys can sit and talk.
If I remember correctly, well, I know she's got at least a 3-bedroom home.
I don't want to put her out. I don't want to.
Oh, I do. Oh no, I'll cook dinner for her because she doesn't cook anymore. She gets subs every day. George brings her a sub. No, she's gonna get some homemade cooking, and I'm a hell of a cook. So,
I just hate putting people out by staying with them. You know,
it wouldn't be putting her out. Get a whole nother book out of us being there that long in her house.
It might be a hoot. Yeah, it might be actually too much for her. She might have too much fun.
We'd have to be very quiet after.
I know
7:30 her time because she goes to bed at 7:30.
And that's fine with me because I'm going to be exhausted.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can run the camera stuff, and you guys can do what you have to do, and. If you want, I'm just offering that. I don't want to get in the middle and step on anybody, but I can do what I am saying I can help with this effort if you need it. Because you could easily bring a camera, put it on a tripod, and you could do this without me. You don't have to have, but if you especially with the flight and this and that, it is nerve-wracking to go by yourself.
Well, I'll tell you, it would be. I know how it was for you at the house alone. I know how you were. You were just add 100 times that to me getting on a plane again. I went on a plane once. I drove. I flew from Vegas. I did not. I lied. I flew from Phoenix to Vegas, which was what, an hour and 10 minutes or something. Yeah. I can't remember. But I rented a car to go back. I said I will never do that again. I mean, the flight was clear. It was no turbulence, no nothing.
Yeah.
But man, when I got off that thing, if I were the kind of person that would get out and kiss the ground, I would have. I probably would have laid there to hug it for an hour.
Oh. Well, nowadays, though, you can get like some of these flights have, and you can put your headphones on, you can put your earpods on. Some of them have, the flight I took to Arizona did not have a plug-in for your phone. They didn't have Wi-Fi on the plane. Huh. Some of these got Wi-Fi where you can keep yourself occupied with your cell phone.
Oh yeah.
The only way I could keep myself occupied with the cell phone was pre-recorded things. I couldn't get on YouTube. It was only pre-recorded things that I had on my cell to entertain myself. Well, or sleep. You can sleep too.
No, I wouldn't be sleeping unless somebody hit me with a very large mallet. I'm sure that I would be okay. I really do. I'm sure I would be fine. I don't think it would.
I wouldn't steer you wrong. I
know that.
And this is so important that to be done that I will move whatever mountain I can to make it happen because I still have to talk to
a production crew too and find out what's going on and how long this is happening, because that's the most important.
Hmm.
If uh, if they were just, everything costs a lot of money.
Yeah, I
Boy, does.
understand.
I know. I saw the budget for the Holzer files, and they weren't cheap.
Mm-mm.
And this is going to be a whole different thing. This is several steps above the Holzer files.
Yeah,
Well,
Colette
didn't
said.
they do a lot of the production on the Hoser files themselves?
Pardon?
On the Hoser files, didn't they do a lot of that production themselves?
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, I think you can find that. You can. I want to know where my monitor is, and I want to know why my lights don't light up.
Link, have you watched that yet?
What's that?
The Hoser files?
No. What? Can you type it in so I can understand? Oh no, you can't type it.
No,
Yeah, here. Now, here. Oh shit! I can't. I was going to share my page, my channel, my horse. I'm going to share my horse. I'm going to share my whatever the hell I'm trying to share. It's got a 7. The Holzer files had a 7.2 rating out of 10. That's pretty damn good nowadays.
I don't. Where would I find that? I don't have pay TV.
YouTube.
Just go, yeah, YouTube.
I watched it on YouTube.
How many seasons is it?
Trying to see it right here. I'm looking at it. I'm on IMDb.
I
This
can't
is
remember. I know I binge watched it. It was when I did it.
season 1, episode 19. What the hell am I looking at? 2 seasons, Link.
2 seasons. Wow.
I might watch that tonight.
I'm trying to get through. I'm trying to get through Shameless, and it's like 15 seasons, and it's really beating me to hell.
Why am I being so quiet? I'm allowed to talk about this. This is the people that did Holzer Files are doing Clara's movie.
Oh, really?
I can say that. I don't have to be quiet about that. I just can't give any details.
I've not looked.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm trying to 21 episodes in episode what? Now wait, now it says 2021. Okay, 2019 to 2021, 21 episodes.
Wow, I watched that much? Holy crap.
Well, should I watch 300 episodes of Leave It to Beaver? Executive producer, there's a name for you right there. There you go. He did them all, every one of them. Can I share this? How do I do it? Let me try it. Let me see. What am I doing? Share, present. Okay, present. What are you doing? Present. Oh, God. Share screen. I forgot how to do this, everybody. Oh, there it is. Oh, I can share it. Look at it. Boom. There he is. Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay. Well, there it is. That was that. Now I can't find you guys. There you are. I so hope, Link, when you wake up in the morning, you got something on your DVR where somebody's stealing your side. It's going to be so cool.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to put it all over YouTube.
I would absolutely put it on Facebook, YouTube. Put it on. Did you see my email I got on I put it on my Facebook page.
I don't think so. I haven't seen much of anything lately. I haven't been getting notifications for anything.
I got an email from Kamala Harris. She was commenting on a comment. She was commenting on a comment that I posted on her page. I've never posted a comment on her page. So you see how everybody's doing it. I got the same thing from Trump too. I never posted on Kamala's page. I have no reason to.
That's
Well,
weird.
Where am I? Who's that? Oh shit! I like them, Kelly. I'm gonna share these so everybody can see them.
share what?
What Kelly just made. These are
Oh,
cool.
I can't see it.
Oh, I can't. I can't get over there. I can't get onto that page. I can't. Entire screen? No. Window? Chrome tab? No, it's not a Chrome tab. Wait, Facebook? Yes, I can. Look at those.
Oh wow.
What is that?
Those, and then, oh, no, get out.
Are those
Those
pens?
and those, yeah.
Or Christmas ornaments?
Well, they are pens, but those are
Oh,
neat. I like those.
I want the SpongeBob one.
Yeah, really.
I want SpongeBob.
Which one would I take? I don't like the Grinch, and I hate the movie. Um, I would take the doggy. Is that a dog or a cat? I'll take Tom or Jerry. Tom. I'll take Tom the cat. Those are cool.
Kelly, I'll buy SpongeBob from you.
Kelly, you got a sale already. And you got two. I'll get the Tom from you. What? Why is that still there? Stop presenting. Oh, it was just a link. I was sharing a link. Hump Day chat. And Kyle wants Spider-Man. Your daughter has a SpongeBob tattoo.
Yeah, but SpongeBob is sold.
I wanted to get another tattoo, but my skin's turning into crepe paper, so it wouldn't do any good.
You can still get a tattoo.
Yeah, but Jesus, would look like a Rolling Hills or something.
My tattoo fund has gone into our paranormal stuff, but it can wait till later.
Get a dandy house on my left cheek.
But buy some ink and I'll do it for you.
Oh, you want to ink my butt?
I'll write the dandy house on it.
oh, you guys are funny.
Your daughter
I used to
just
be a tattoo artist. Did you know that?
no.
Yeah. I used to have my own studio and everything. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Colette's daughter did a seahorse on her shoulder.
Wow.
Just said I should get a tattoo of atomic bomb on my rear from farting all the time. You must have gas problems, Kyle. You're always talking about farting, and whenever she comes on, she's always complaining about your farting.
His poor wife.
She does nail art too, hand painted. We lost 3 people talking about farts.
I'm sorry.
Ruh-roh.
A lot of people had to go to bed, so.
Now I tried to get my PlayStation to work at work, but I can't find my Wreckfest game. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I do know where it is. I said that and my brain just opened up. Oh, right here. I got
Ah, look at that.
Look at what?
All fine and stuff.
Uh-oh. These are all weed.
You got weed? Oh, God. Hell no.
I got
Hell no.
bottle.
That's right. That crap.
Which is in there.
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there you go. You should bring your weed. I mean, your gummies or whatever.
The gummies?
You see what I'm talking about? I got a bunch of games in here, and I digged to the bottom of the box. And I got a whole bunch of coins in this thing. Holy shit. I just found silver bars. They're all $35 a piece. Oh my God.
Like Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho. Who wouldn't up on the housetop? Click, click, click. I change all the words.
That's not wrong with that.
No, I'm
Excuse me, cat.
I'm pretty dirty with them. Cheech and Chong. Yeah, I don't know why I keep changing the words to everything.
More fun that way.
Yeah.
Get my hat.
I made me than those two. LOL. I made me than those two.
What?
I don't know what that means, but
I'm so confused.
I made me
Merlin.
than those two. I made me than those two. Okay. No. Kim, if you have to contact me, I am work from home tomorrow, so I should be able to respond rather quickly.
Yeah, I start remote tomorrow.
Oh.
I have one. I'm remote the rest of the week. I had to start remote today too. I had to drive 50 minutes to my one client, and with the vertigo lingering, I was like, I'm not driving in rush hour traffic in Buffalo. Buffalo traffic in the morning. So, but yeah.
Kelly's saying things in a different language right now. She said, I made me then those two. And then she said she had to go to the bathroom. I did ye your and others. Eeyore.
What? Eeyore? I'll message you after, Kelly.
Yeah, I'll take Tom. Tom, hey, make a Jerry too, so I can have both. Tom and Jerry. How's my goddamn what? No, I'm sorry. How's my granddoggy son? Okay, I'm seeing words that aren't there, but at least I'm seeing them. All the gaudy, flashy. Oh, look at my colors changing again. I first came on and my head was glowing like a light bulb. Look
Kelly,
at your
you're not
color.
hanging from the tree today. What's the matter with you?
Oh, I wanted to bring up something I read in the book.
Okay.
Which book?
Your book.
What'd you read?
So I can't remember who it was that somebody morphed, like they looked like they were older.
Oh God.
I don't remember that. Tell me again.
You know what I'm talking about, Paul?
Was that Mike? Was that Mike?
Yeah. I think so. Did somebody looked like they were older?
Yeah.
Out in the field?
Yeah. Well, you're remembering stuff.
Out in the field, he acted like he was somebody else.
No, the look of the person's face actually looked like they were older.
That was Mike.
Okay, so Link, do you remember when we were sitting on the porch?
I know.
Oh,
and that happened. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
The same thing happened
to me.
Link looked like he aged about 20 years. It was so freaking weird.
What?
Yeah, remember?
I remember, but I don't think Paul was there. It was you and Sophia and me.
So, yeah, but when I started reading that in the book, I got goosebumps because I was like, "Are you kidding? The same thing happened when we were looking at you."
You and Sophia.
When we were coming back through the field, that happened. And I remember you telling me that, Kim, after was I doing my personal thing with the house at that time? Because I remember you telling me about Link looked like he was 20 years older.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Sophia said she saw it at the same time.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
I don't know what you were doing.
Yeah, I don't know what Paul was. Maybe he's taking a crap again.
No, I was doing. I didn't take any craps. I was doing the. Okay, I lost you guys. You're gone. Oh, there you
are.
What?
I'm here.
No, I hit the wrong clue.
coming back from the tree line. Yeah, that was Mike coming back from the tree line, but it was near the pond. But where Sophia and Kim saw this at the house was the three of us were on the porch, and they both looked at me funny, and they both said that I changed for a minute, a second, whatever it was.
It was at least a solid couple minutes. It was so weird.
Oh, I thought it was like a second or so.
No.
No, it lasted a bit.
Yeah.
You talking about with you and Mike, Paul?
Yeah, and I do believe Tim was there too.
Yeah, and you guys said that he was talking different and acting different.
Really weird, really kind of strange, kind of not English, that's for sure. I thought he was kidding around with us because once in a while we would.
Right.
But I'll never forget when Tim got shoved in the pond. Right where the dock is now. Exactly where the dock's at right now.
I don't think that Kim and Sophia said that I changed verbalization and all of that.
Yeah. None of that changed.
They just said I looked different.
Yeah, your whole face. It was the weird. I just, like I said, when I read that in the book, I was like, holy crap, that happened.
Yeah. I think that was the last, was that in June?
Yeah. This is why I'm so glad that I only read like a small part of that book beforehand, because now that I know that happened to us, and then I said when I was reading it the other day, whew.
Yeah, I do remember that. And you both said the exact same thing, and I thought you were actually kidding with me.
No.
What are the chances that you both would have said and seen the same thing?
Yeah.
What are those? What are the chances?
You think back about when Alex was in the house. I wonder if it was he went through the same type thing, but was it because when he did what he did, he just looked older. He looked ragged. I mean, if you look at him, on the cover of his one book, One Man's Coincidence, if you look at his face, he looks so old and worn, and his eyes are so deeply set. But when he went through the house, in the fall of '73, when he did his lecture, he went through the house to do all his feelings, and when he sat down on that damn hassock in the living room, he looked 30 years older than he was. He just looked so ragged and tired and worn.
From his walk around, which lasted what, 20 minutes?
Probably not quite that. I would say it was 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, because the house is pretty small, so 15 minutes would probably be enough.
Yeah, I think so, because he went from room to room, first upstairs, and then, which is weird. Why he said he was drawn upstairs, so that's where he went.
Yeah.
And he went to Mike's room, the pantry area, the kitchen, and came in, and he was so. I can see him sitting on that hassock. When he sat down, he just looked. He looked at the floor when he sat down. His knees were up a little bit because the hassock wasn't all that tall.
Right.
And he looked down, and when he looked up, it looked like you could see right through him. He was just, his eyes were so deep.
Wow.
But he didn't look like that after an hour. He looked better. He looked more invigorated.
Probably took a lot of energy to, fight back what was there at that time.
What a man he was.
Colette has a question. I think it was probably from your book. Wasn't it Tim that grabbed the young man?
Yeah, Tim that grabbed him, yeah.
What young man?
Well, the only one that he grabbed when we were out in the field was Randy. Randy was with us one time.
Because I don't remember Tim being aggressive like that.
Oh, he's not. He wasn't. He was a freaking goof.
Yeah. And he was behind you when you were following the man to the tree. I think he was behind you and you were in front with the camera.
Yeah, but when he was, I'm telling you, I never ran against him before.
Right.
But I broke the. I mean, I broke the record, the 100-yard dash, 100-yard not meter, because we did dash 100 yards back then.
Right.
In junior high. But when we ran back to the house, Tim was way the hell ahead of me. Way ahead of me. He was so scared of what he. And I remember we got back to like when you're walking through the front yard at the corner of the living room, the end of the house. He was right there. When he turned around and I was running back up alongside the pond, and when I got evil with him, his face, his mouth was wide open. I said, "Where the hell did he go?" And he's just staring at me like, "What happened?" Because I took a flash, and then when I looked, where is he? And that's when I realized Tim was already running. I thought, well, I guess I better run too. I just remember the camera hitting me in the chin over and over.
Oh, yeah, from your running.
And then I grabbed it and held it while I was running. You can't run through that field today like that. You'd end up dead.
Right. That stuff is too far overgrown.
The
Good night,
overgrown
Rachel.
stuff.
Good night, Rachel.
Colette
Yeah,
says,
good night, Rachel.
can you respond to Colette? I don't remember what she said, and it's bothering me.
He ran to the tree line. They were chasing him. We thought it was Phil at first, but not running through the field.
They were chasing him.
Yeah, we were chasing him. He wasn't chasing us.
Okay. I had it backwards. Thought
he was when we came back around the corner of the house, we saw a guy standing by the spring house. It was still there then, where the spring was.
Yeah.
And we thought it was Phil had come home. And then Tim said, his car's not here. It's not Tim, or it's not Phil.
It's not Phil.
When the guy, I don't think he didn't look at us directly from the spring house. He just started running toward the pond. And Tim said, let's get him.
Oh, my God.
Why are we going to get somebody in the middle of the goddamn night?
Right.
I'll never forget when he stopped. He went against the tree. He was looking above us, past us.
Right.
And it looked like the whole side of his face had been either muddy or bloody. I don't know which.
Good night.
Yeah.
And he did look Native American. And that's the first thing that Clara said.
Right.
He looks like an Indian. But he had it looked like regular clothes on. He didn't have Indian clothes on. But I don't know what the hell.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a photo of him. And when Alex came to the house with Father Al, we got the photo and gave it to Alex. He in turn sent it to Dr. Osis. And Dr. Osis was with the New York Psychical Research Foundation in New York, OSIS. Carlos Osis died in 1997. He was a parapsychologist. Ooh, I see him. There he is. I remember that face. I want to see if there's anything in here about that. And there's Alex Tanis right there. Alex conducted the out-of-body experiments with Osis. Oh, wow. Osis reported that in 197 trials, there were 114 hits.
Wow.
Meaning that Alex was where he said he was. I'm just reading real quick to see if there's anything real fast.
And none of the dandies heard any of this.
Clara didn't even know Tim and I were coming to the house for over a week. We were coming up every night. She didn't know we were outside.
I'm wondering if she meant about the guy that you guys ran after.
Oh, no, they didn't know. We didn't even tell them. Tim and I didn't even tell Clara about that.
Until later. and then you
Yeah, and
provided the picture.
we never spoke to Phil about anything that happened. Holy shit, Dr. Osis, you got a ton of books. 15.
Wow.
Yeah, there's some of his books in Father Al's archives.
Colette, that was in the infancy of those cameras, those Instamatic cameras, and very few people had those copiers. And a lady in town did have a copy machine. One lady that they knew of had a copy machine, but they didn't know that she had it. They were expensive, those copy machines, I remember.
Someday I'm going to start doing what what Father Al told me to do about psychokinesis. He said, find something extremely light, extremely as light as you can find, even a feather, whatever. Sit there and stare at it for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, stare at it, move it with your mind.
Yeah.
Said, I wouldn't be able to do that. I've even tried things like that recently. I really
Good.
have.
When we're on the plane, I need you to practice so that you can get me that absolute cranberry off the cart without paying for it.
I never thought about that to see if he had mentioned it in one of his books. That might be a thought. Let me go back to Wikipedia and see what his books are and what years they. Okay, there's all the holy shit all the way. Now his first. Well, they're not in order. Hang on. They're not in order of year for some reason.
Paul, I have a confession though. After everything that I've heard, I would be if I was to be in Oregon, I would be very apprehensive to meet any of her children.
Why?
There's only one there to meet. That's
right.
Mary.
Right. Because of things.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not happy with everything, but then again, I've heard that that people have problems and they don't always seek assistance for them, out of pride or whatever it is, and they are not always as cordial as maybe they could be.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I just tried something really strange here. I type in Carlos Osis and Hinsdale, but everything that comes up, of course, is missing Hinsdale. So let's try.
God, it is so hard to word things in such a way. So.
No, I gotcha.
Yeah. Gosh, and I hate having to do that. Darn.
You did good.
Yeah. Well, I'm so old now, I should be good at something. And the next 2 days, I'm fixing my lawnmower that's been broke for 2 weeks. And
Oh my God, are you still working on that damn thing?
Yeah, I've been out of town, and finally the last part is coming tomorrow, so I can put it together and give it a whirl.
Will there be lots of cursing involved?
No, actually. My hands will be greasy and filthy, but I have that orange, what is it called, goop or something that guys use on greasy. Yeah. And then I also use a green scraper because the goop doesn't always just take it off. So you have to use like a green scraper and twist it around your fingers, those for the kitchen.
Why don't you just wear a pair of surgical gloves?
They break open.
You gotta get nitrile.
Oh, well, I don't know if I have the expensive ones. My brother ran off with 9,500. What? What am I reading?
51 years ago, I still see that photo in my head.
I bet. You
I
should
still
really
see it.
have
Plain as day.
an artist draw it. You need to have an artist draw this, and I don't know if you know somebody that can do that.
Not offhand, I don't know. I just typed in Carlos Osis and Polaroid, but that didn't come up with nothing but
This is
pictures.
lying about we have to save money for plot and headstone. Oh. I'm sorry, Kelly. That's terrible.
It seems like everything I look up for Carlos Osis, there's something about Alex Tannis in here too. What's this? Oh.
Paul, the local cop shop couldn't help you with
They
anything.
might be able to. I don't know if they'd have a decent artist here or not.
I mean, somebody who could. What are those called, Kim? Those people who could draw pictures of somebody and you
Forensics. Forensics.
Forensic artist.
Yeah, forensic artists.
Maybe Buffalo would have somebody good. God, that is what is needed.
There's probably an AI program out there that could do it if I describe something. Let me look that up. AI artist from description.
Yeah, but the AI isn't going to be able to fix every little tweak that a human could do. Because you're gonna end up going.
I could try.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could.
Yeah, my specialty when I draw is portraits.
Here's an AI art description generator.
Wow. I didn't know that, Kim.
Okay, I'm going to just try something real fast. Man.
Because that's the only thing left. That is, I think, the only thing left. Because that picture's up in smoke. It's gone. Somebody stole it. And it's never coming back. I don't believe that anybody's ever going to find it. So the only thing left is to have him describe it, and he's got to sit there and then retell it, and the person has to then fix it, and blah 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 blah. Oh my God, it might be very frustrating.
Well, you can try.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to get you frustrated.
Sign up for. Oh my God.
Kim, do you know any artistic medium? Colette asks from across the pond.
Artistic medium?
Artistic medium.
Like a medium that can draw what they see?
She doesn't say. Maybe she'll hear your question and.
No, I'm the only artist that I know locally.
Colette says Brian Shepard would sit in a room and draw what he saw. Do you know anyone who could do it other than you?
And you know what? I have done that. I've drawn 2 things that I saw.
Okay.
No payment or credit card required. Okay. Please accept the terms to continue. Okay, what we got for terms? You're gonna send
I don't know if you have the medium to do that, to give it a whirl.
You sons of bitches.
What do you mean, like the psychic state of medium, or?
No, I don't know if you have the equipment, the
paper. Yeah.
Paper. Okay.
Yeah, I've got sketchbooks and colored pencils and regular pencils. Yeah.
Aaron, I just described what I was seeing in my head, and this is what this dumbass thing came up with.
I know it's not gonna. Yeah.
Oh God.
No, that's not what you saw.
No.
What you saw, you have so many details, and these AI things are so stupid.
Well, they can sometimes. I don't know, Link. That one that Bert used on you made you look like you.
I'll
It's
give
not
you that. I'll
It's
give you
not
that.
that far off from you.
Psychic artist, I think he called himself. Who's he? Brian Shepard. Psychic
Wasn't Brian
artist.
Yeah,
Shepard?
that's the same as people that do automatic writing and stuff,
Oh,
but they just draw.
okay. Yeah, I haven't.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with me, but I just got a goosey and I have no fucking clue what it's about.
Well, it usually means something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just the thing. It means something. That's as far as I can go with it.
Don't look out the window.
Go upstairs and that drawer will be out again.
Yeah.
It could mean anything. It could mean I'm going to get a phone call tomorrow, somebody died. It could mean
I know.
the dog shit on the floor. It could mean anything.
My dog shit on the floor today because she couldn't see to get out, and
Oh, poor girl.
it happens, and you keep moving forward, and I'm not giving up until I have to.
It's going to be hard. Like, I've only been this close to, and I know what it was like because I had Whitey, my Weimaraner, and he had a weird name, Whitey, but that's what his name was. And when I had to put him down because of cancer, and he ran like hell all over the veterinarian's play area for dogs to go pee and poop in, went out there and peed on this and peed on that, and I took him inside and killed him. You think that? Nah, just.
Yeah.
I've been close to a dog since then, and I said I never would again, never. And now this guy up here, he's my son. He's my son.
They choose us. They choose us. I'm telling you.
I'm not ever getting one again. If I get chosen by one, that's another story. But I am not going out and searching for one ever again.
Well, that's what Clara's up against right now. She's got what, 7 cats, and she wants to get another dog. She had to put her dog down, and her dog was happier than hell that day. He was just as cheerful as can be, and then she said, "Why did I do it?"
I wonder if the animals know that their suffering is going to be over.
Well, that's what Dr. Hatch told me. He said, "Paul, you're doing him a favor. He's in pain." And I thought, but a lot of people are in pain. You don't euthanize them. You give them pain pills or pain medication or something, or you try to make their life as comfortable as can be until it's so bad that you just can't do nothing.
I know.
He was only 7. I mean, my God,
oh my God.
I mean, they're prone. Weimaraners, I guess, are prone to cancer too. But he was so full of life. That especially that day, he gave him the shot, and when he was on his way out, I immediately said, "Give him another shot. Bring him back. Don't let him go." Of course, there's nothing you can do once you give him the final shot.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that until I absolutely have to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just don't let her suffer, whatever you do.
Right.
That's the only thing.
Yeah. Colette says, I'm sure Kim could do the drawings.
Yeah, I'll try with you, Kim. We'll sit down and.
Yeah.
I can see him. I'm looking at him. I'm looking at a white screen, a part of my screen right now, and I can see him facing that way, me here, him looking out past me this way, and with his mouth open, and you could see that he had his shoulders kind of up, and he had this look of absolute. Oh my God, what is that? Like he's saying, "Oh my God, what is that?" When I'm looking at him saying, "Oh my God, who are you?"
Like a terrified look.
Like a
horrified,
terrified, shocked look. Like
Right.
What was he looking at? Was he being chased by somebody or something?
Right. Like you
Or
had
did he see a ghost up there and he too was a ghost? I don't know.
or something that you guys couldn't see that was chasing him, and he saw behind you.
Like my thought was when I read it that he was actually like running away from the person that hurt him. I'm like, oh crap, they're catching up with me.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right.
Yeah,
That.
I never
Right.
thought of it that way. Like we
Right.
were the
That,
ones that might be after him.
exactly what Kim just said.
Or he confused us with who was after him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I would do if something happened to Yoda. I just don't know. And I mean, it took an act of God for me to get out and actually walk for myself. And it's not even a chore when I do it for him. I don't care how much my back or my sides are hurting or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I go.
Right.
I mean, we walked almost 2 miles total today, and it was cold and rainy the first one, so we cut it short. We only went like 0.4 tenths of a mile, and I have on my phone how much I walk, and then we did 1.6 tenths of a mile tonight. Well, one just under that.
Mm-hmm.
And he just loves it.
Hmm?
He just loves walking because he never got he never got to go out of the house. He was always in the house, and I can't do that.
Yeah. Paul, with that drone, can it see at night? I know you can fly it at night.
Yeah, it doesn't have night vision. No, they don't have good eyes. All they're gonna do is pick up any lights or anything. They won't even pick up if there's still a little bit of night of the night sky's got some sunlight in it. It'll pick up just like our phones do. It'll pick up brighter than what we can see. But I wish they did have night vision. I'm sure there are some that you can get night vision cameras for them.
Right.
I'm sure of it. You could just replace. You can check with DJI and see if they have anything, but I'm sure they're expensive as hell too.
Yeah, I don't want to buy another one. I just
Would there be like a lens you could put on it?
Well, it's not the lens that does the.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's the actual components of the camera.
And I don't know if that week when we're there, if the moon is going to be out. I don't know how to look that up. And even if it is out, it could be cloudy and it's just pitch black.
You never know around here.
Second.
Yeah, every time I'm there, it's pitch black, which is fine because it adds to the.
October.
We're going to be a couple days away. The full moon is on October 17th, and then
so it's almost full.
Last quarter is the 26th. Is the last quarter. So there's not going to be a lot of moonlight out there.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
What the hell? Good God, who just blew up my phone?
I don't know.
I got well, they're all people I don't know. Hi, Paul. I'm not sure, but I think. Hey, Paul. I am the host and producer. Oh God, here we go again. And then I got one of them dear admin your accounts to be killed. Yeah, well, get out of here, you phony bastard. Hey, Paul, I am the host and producer of the Unseen Paranormal Podcast. I wanted to inquire about booking you as a guest on the show to chat about your experiences with the Deity House. Interviews are conducted over the phone, typically 45 to 60 minutes, and pre-recorded. That's the third one since last weekend.
Wow.
And here's another one. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Well, my guitarist and I were trying to find friends we've gone to school with. Many of our friends have died, and one that I was looking about was a former drummer, and somebody just sent me message saying he may have died too.
Oh, wow.
Oh dear, he says. So I put that in the chat. Oh dear. Because I'm such a dork. I'm trying to laugh instead of cry about my dogs. So I'm trying
Does
to.
Yeah.
here, I'll get it off your head. Does anybody else have fly trouble this year?
I had
Yes.
a couple in the house.
Oh God, we got 1,000 of them. Man, I got in Angel's car today, and there were about 20 flies in her car.
I had flies out by the garbage cans outside, and so I went to the store and I found these two raid things or whatever, and they stick and they're silver, and I put them up on the windowsill right above where the garbages are, and walked away, and almost all the flies are gone, and of course they're on the sticks.
Wow.
I can't
No, I
stand
don't.
Yeah.
because when you put garbage out in the middle of summer and it's so hot,
Yep.
the garbage cans get full of maggots,
Yep.
and shit. So
I don't see no
fruit
Jerry
flies.
Lafredo obituary. No, I just looked up Jerry Lafredo obituary anywhere in Olean, and am I spelling that right? I think I am. Yeah.
Kelly asked if you could show the pens. She must have sent you something.
Okay, hang on.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any. I don't see his obituary. And there goes my stupid. I move. All I did was move my shoulder. I felt like somebody stabbed me right in the back. Kelly. That's a quickie. Okay, let's. Are these different ones? Are these different ones? What am I doing? I don't know. What are you doing? I'm on the wrong page. Present. Share screen. The Facebook. Okay, there's some of her pens.
Wow.
You got those, and then you got these.
Wow. They're beautiful.
Isn't that what's his name from? Isn't that what's his name?
Eeyore.
Huh?
Is it Eeyore?
Oh, is that the okay? Is that Shrek? Is that the Shrek donkey?
Donkey?
Ah,
There's a donkey?
in Shrek, yeah.
Which
Yep.
which one? What
Oh,
color is it?
I like the witch hat one too.
Oh yeah, this one.
Yeah.
This is that from Shrek? Is this from Shrek?
No, that's from Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, what the hell do I know?
Inch of salt water in it. Huh.
Went the wrong way.
In the bottom of the barrel, you put inch of salt water.
Oh, this which one?
I have to look on her page. It's only like this big on my screen.
Oh, my back.
Wow.
What's this thing? Is that a sloth or is that what is that?
Yeah, there's the sloth, right?
Looks like one with them feet back here.
Did you say a sloth?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I heard it before, but I don't know what it is.
What do you mean you don't know what a sloth is? You're 60. Will you stop saying these things?
That or a red panda.
Red panda.
Uh-huh.
I don't see any red anything.
Wait a minute. That's Winnie the Pooh? What?
I see a a snowman.
I can hear Kim talking up in Sophia's room.
I see a pumpkin.
I'm gonna go find a picture of a sloth now and show it the link. God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That ugly thing?
No, I'm gonna show you a real sloth.
I'm looking at one.
No, I'm gonna look at no. They're beautiful. They're cuter than hell. What do you mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, I
wrong with
can see
you?
their fingernails. They're gonna cut your neck right off.
No,
That's because they climb trees.
they're
Oh,
very
hell no.
nice and they don't hurt nobody.
Yeah, look at them. Oh,
Pity
poor
me at the
thing.
airport.
They got a baby.
Aw.
Oh my
Look
God,
how
they look
look how
very
damn pretty
creepy.
they are. Look at that, the extreme life of a sloth. Look at that thing, and they move so slow.
Good grief.
I want a sloth, and I want a koala bear, and I want a panda bear.
Look at him.
Oh, who's she? Get out of here, Becky. Look at that. Look at him sweeping upside down, hanging on with his big damn nails that can rip your face off, but they don't hurt anybody. Oh, here I come.
Yeah, until they get rabies or something.
Nah,
Then
they
you're
don't
s-
get rabies.
Then you're
Sloths don't get
screwed.
rabies.
Oh my God, those nails have got to
I've
go.
seen videos. Where are we? I've seen videos of people picking them up over in Africa and places when they're crossing the road.
Hmm.
And they just hang on like, okay, hi, full of gold. They just let people take them. You know, they don't worry about it.
Hey, Gold.
The clouded leopard.
Anyway, yeah, I was thinking about doing the drone above the car, but if it can't see anything, it isn't worth the time.
Well,
It's
not
just,
at night, no. Yeah,
it's just more work. Yeah.
It's not going to see you.
Right.
It'll still stay in one place because of the GPS. It's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, but if it'll be dark outside. We're not going to have the headlights on that I know of.
What you need to do is get it up in the air when we're there, and the three of us together walk around all the way around the pond, all the way through the thing, down the driveway and down the roadways, and just let it follow us.
Yeah, that's cool.
When it's light out.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it won't. Yeah. I think it sent me a warning or a notice once when I was trying to send it up that it wasn't going to be able to track me in the night because it.
Oh no, it can't track you at night because it can't see you.
Okay, that's what I thought. So,
but I you know, it's weird that you went to a place where you and Marty had it, and you had geofencing stopping you from going anywhere. It wouldn't go any further.
Mm-hmm.
But that's so weird because they didn't have that geofencing up when Trump got shot, and that little punk flew his drone all over that place. Isn't that weird?
Wow.
Makes me think a little inside job might be going on there.
Yeah, I know. I thought that right away because they did nothing when they saw. So many people saw this person up there, and they did nothing.
I know it. And they saw him for as much as 90 minutes before it happened.
Right.
And the snipers turned around and had him in their sight. They were looking at him through their sights. There's a bunch of new videos that have come up from new people. They were looking at him for 45 seconds before he shot.
That's just crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy.
They could. I don't think they could see that he had a gun, and it wasn't even the sniper that shot him first. It was a SWAT team member on the ground that shot him. Shot his gun, hit his gun stock. That's when he moved upward, and that's when the sniper got him. Right after he shot, because he was kind of messed up for a second from the SWAT team member, the local SWAT team. There's so many videos I've been watching lately.
Wow.
Oh, it wasn't a stage, Colette. The guy had all kinds of reasons to kill him and Biden and Schumer and Pelosi and some other Republicans too that he had in his phone. And he had 3 offshore accounts with $1.5 million in it. Where's a 20-year-old get $1.5 million? Somebody paid him.
That's a good question. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
We'll never find out.
That is a chunk of change.
We'll never find out because our government's too crooked on both sides.
Yeah, I know. I don't like the way things are going at all. But so
Oh,
So they actually have geofencing.
yeah,
oh yeah, to keep drones from flying near airports and things like that. Yep.
yeah.
It'll
And
I
just
know.
towers and stuff. Yeah.
My daughter was friends. The ladies that used to own Crescent, the prison down in Pennsylvania. There, my daughter was the only one that had FAA clearance to fly a drone over their property because how close it was to the
Yeah.
airport.
yeah. You even have on your screen, when you're flying, you'll see a circle around certain areas that just it won't let you go in there anyhow. It's really funny because Miramax Airport is on the other side of the river from my guitarist's house. Just a little grass runway, but it's long. It's a half a mile long, and there's no geofencing by that airport. I couldn't believe it. I flew right over across the river, right at the edge of the airport, and never. The only planes that ever take off there are Piper Cubs, little
Oh.
two proper, one prop plane.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I think I'm going to get upstairs. It's been 3 hours, and I know my puppy has to have his treat.
Yeah, I gotta go see my dog and. Yep.
All right, guys.
I'm hoping that everybody had a happy visit.
I know this was great. I missed doing this with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Colette got her dose of uh, testosterone or whatever the hell it is that she's looking for. Not
It's
testosterone.
4:30 in the
Dopamine.
morning.
Dopamine.
Huh?
Dopamine.
Not dopamine. What do you get, Colette, when we're live? Testosterone. What the hell? She's trying to grow a beard. Come on, spit it out, Colette. What are you getting? I forgot the word. Come on, I'm waiting, Colette. Hurry up. 4:30 in the morning. Serotonin. There you go.
Oh. Yeah.
I'll turn this light off. It won't change my background. Oh, it did. It made my background wrinkle. See? See up there in the corner right there?
Yeah.
On my sign. Turn the light back on and they're gone. Wrinkle. Wish I could do it with my own skin. Put lights on me and I'm young again. All right,
I got
everybody.
filters. All right. Good night, everybody.
Yes,
good
thanks
coming
for
out
tuning
tonight.
in. We love you.
See you Saturday, probably.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Take
See
care.
you later. Bye.